and we will try to pick those up as Chad makes his way out to midfield with the officials. The captains for the Guntersville Wildcats, Cole Bryan will be a captain. He'll be joined by McCormick Langford. He's got these backwards, I'm sorry. Langford McCormick, let me get this right. Also out there is Brandon Fusel, who's one of the best athletes in this county. And the other captain tonight for Guntersville will be Evan Taylor. So the referee giving the instructions. Here's Chad.
Don't call tails, all right? Gentlemen, let's have good sportsmanship tonight out of both teams. Let's play hard, okay? You don't call tails, right? If I drop it, we'll do it again, okay? And it is tails. You've won the toss.
We won the defer.
Stand right here. Watch out, guys. Right here. Hang on.
Guntersville has won the toss, elected to defer to the second half. ARAB will be receiving the opening kickoff. Guntersville will be defending the northern end zone.
And tonight's opening kickoff is brought to you by Farmers Insurance and agent Joshua Jennings. We are farmers. Tonight's toss of the coin has been brought to you by Regions Bank. Live the moment, Regions Bank. Chad, no surprise on the toss of the coin. ARAB loses the toss and gets the ball to start this game. We're minutes away from kickoff. When we come back, ARAB in Guntersville for the 91st time, getting underway from ARAB Stadium on the Fun Radio Football Network. Back with you from the ARAB Electric broadcast booth. Michael St. John here with Ronnie Schubate and Ben Elrod. Chad Robertson down on the field back at the studio. Kevin James will be giving us updates, quarter-by-quarter updates of the Gilbert and Ball Ford in-game scoreboard. I'm sure we'll have a couple of visitors to come our way sometimes as the night progresses, and we're about to get underway. Final thoughts, Ben, before they kick this one off. You played. You've been in this position. You've been in big games. What do you feel right now in the moment?
Well, I feel like ARAB needs to come out here, get in the first possession, come down here and sustain a nice drive, maybe take about 5 or 6 minutes off the clock, punch it in there right out of the gate. Kicking
off for Guntersville will be Diego Lago. He is a young man that has quite a leg and does a great job for him. Only a junior, 5'7", 190, and he can pop that ball. Ronnie, expecting any surprises early on?
Yeah, I am. I'm expecting some trick plays by Guntersville. I had a little inside on that from somebody that works over there. But I think ARAB is going to be ready for that, and I'd be surprised if ARAB didn't have a little special players there.
Are we ready for an onside kick?
No, too early.
Better be.
Too early.
I mean that we should be ready. Look how they're lined up already.
All right, Diego Lago ready to kick it off. 2 men deep, including Puccio, and he is joined back there by the leading receiver for the ARAB Knights. It goes Puccio's direction, takes a left-hand turn, goes out of bounds, and the Knights are going to get good field position to start this game. 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. So we'll set the Arabian Night offense for you as they come over the ball. ARAB tonight, by the way, in the home blue jerseys with the chevrons, the double chevrons on either shoulder, white helmets with the A emblazoned on them, white pants with the double stripes, very much like the Indianapolis Colts. Guntersville tonight in the white jerseys with maroon numerals, maroon pants with the double stripe, the maroon helmets with the Gatorade or Guntersville G on the side. Far side hash mark to start out, and ARAB starts out unbalanced 1st and 10. Aiden Cox, the quarterback, gives it to Franklin on the right side, and he's going to get about 2 yards. Ball's on the ground. There's a fumble on the play, and the Wildcats have it. So on the first offensive play of the football game, Drake Franklin gets the ball dislodged, and the recovery for the Guntersville Wildcats is by one of the captains tonight, Cole Bryan, the senior, 5'9", 200 pounds, right on it.
It looked like a helmet hit the ball as he was going down, and it was sure enough a fumble. It's a good play for Guntersville. We didn't want to give them short field, and they have got it on their own,
20, it's on the 36.
36.
Yeah, Cole Bryan, he's given us fits the last 2 years. Great interior defensive player for Guntersville.
1st and 10 for the Wildcats. They're in the pistol. Here's the quarterback going to turn, give it to the man through. First man through in the middle. He's going to get 3 yards, and that is about it. Boy, there were some hard licks exchanged out there. The stop was made by Will Kinnear as the Wildcats are starting, and as I'm trying to pick up the number on the quarterback tonight, we were told it would either be Street Smith or Eli Morrison, and I believe this is Street Smith that is indeed getting the start, which is what Coach told me would probably happen when I talked to Coach Lance Reese earlier he's a freshman, by the way, but brought him back in the Scottsboro game. Unbalanced to the wide side, double wides on this side. Here's a direct snap, and it is to Smith, and he's going to take it off the right side, and the Knights are going to fall all over him after a gain of about 2 yards. And effectively for the Arabian Knights defensively, that was a good stop as the Knights were there with Jackson Cook. Who was that Jackson Cook? Check that. No. That was Hagen Stewart up on the tackle.
3rd and 6. This is a very important third down play right here. Remember, they have got a field goal kicker, though.
Board says 3rd and 5. I'm going to correct you a little bit there because that marker is just north of the 25-yard line. So Guntersville trying to do something after the first play of the ball game offensively. The Knights fumble. This time, wideouts either way, pistol set, tight end to the right side. Turn, give it to that running back, Jordan. He's a runner, and boy, the Knights blow him up at the line of scrimmage on a great tackle that time as right up there, Caleb Perkins stepped back and nailed him, but had help from Hayden O'Reilly, who came in a hurry.
He sure did. They're going to go for it on 4th down, Michael. They're not going to kick.
So it's 4th down, and Guntersville. Let's see if the Wildcats try to pull the Knights offside. They're in a Wildcat formation. Now they go back into their normal formation. Smith is the quarterback. The young freshman takes the snap, going to roll to the right side, looking downfield, passes in and out of the hands, incomplete. Or check that, it was complete.
No,
it was incomplete.
He dropped it.
All right, I thought so. At first it was incomplete, then I saw one of the officials step to the sidelines, and that is a turnover on downs as the Knights avoid disaster, Ben.
Yeah, good job right there by Dylan Marr. He was spot on right there dislodging that ball. Great play.
We may come back and look at that, Ronnie. Guntersville gets field position on the Knights early on and doesn't get any points.
Yeah, we'll talk about that here shortly.
1st and 10, Aiden Cox back in the ball game. They fled the right side, slip screen going that way. Pass is complete. They get it into the hands of Drew Puccio, and Drew is up around the 32-yard line before he is tackled, so he will gain about 4 yards to bring 2nd and 6.
Well, just a straight little flare out to the side. He's so quick, a lot of times he breaks that, but they know the speed he's got. They've got a guy on him that's just as fast.
So it'll be a 2nd down situation. We'll be checking the Gilbert and Ball 40 in-game scoreboard as this game progresses. There's a lot of big games with a lot of implications that we talked about this morning on Coach's Breakfast going on tonight. Cox is your quarterback. Franklin is beside him. Knights have that H-back to the left side. Cox fakes, throws, he's rushed, and he is going to be running the football to the right side. He got away, and he was under a big rush, and will get the 1st down marker up at the 39-yard line.
I thought he was sacked.
I did too, and he came out from under that blitz. The big man in the middle for Guntersville came pouring in, Cole Bryan again, and almost had him, but the elusive Aiden Cox, who didn't run with the ball a lot last week, ran with the ball. The officials are calling a timeout. I think Coach Reese wants a measurement. Nope. They're going to say, drag those chains. That's an initial. Arabian Night, Citizens Bank and Trust, 1st down in this ball game.
And Guntersville not happy with that. They thought he was 3 or 4 inches short, but the Whitehead disagreed.
9:07 to play in the first quarter. Arabs' 2nd offensive possession. They fumbled on the first play from scrimmage tonight, but no damage. Toss sweep, Drake Franklin, left side, tosses in. He'll reach forward. He'll gain the 40-yard line, but nothing more. And a really nice tackle on Guntersville's side by E.J. Havis, one of those Havis boys. Ronnie, we've called their names for 25 years.
They were in Guntersville when I was in high school.
Arab going fastball. They're up to the line of scrimmage. Cox turns, flares it out. Pass is complete into the hands of Brody McCain. He's up near midfield. Knocked out of bounds quickly by Peterson. And Dave Peterson, the junior, knocked him out of bounds, but that's another Arabian Night Citizens Bank and Trust. 1st and 10 on an 11-yard short pass play.
It's really hard to see if he steps out where we're at because we are low. We're not real high, and we can't see over the kids down here.
So it is 1st and 10, Knights at midfield. This drive started back at their 28 following a turnover on downs. Guntersville jumps defensively, and that will be 5 yards against the Cats.
Yeah, little change in the cadence that time with the quarterback. We'll take all we can get right now.
Defensively for Guntersville up front, they've got Cole Bryan, Brooks Frazier, and Nick Carfano. E.J. Havis, Avery Clifton, Cal Bearden, Hunter Taylor are the linebackers. John Michael McElrath, Brandon Fusell, Evan Taylor, and Date Peterson are your deep secondary for the Cats. Knights now on 1st and 5 from the 45. Aiden Cox is the senior quarterback directing traffic. Putting motion with Puccio. Here's the snap. They give it to Puccio on the sweep. Puccio looking for the corner, cuts inside. He's at the 40. Puccio's at the 38, 37, 36-yard line. Rolling downfield, Avery Clinton, the sophomore linebacker, made the stop, dragged those chains. The third Arabian Night Citizens Bank and Trust first down of this drive.
Good job by Puccio getting that foot in the ground and getting north and south, getting what he could.
Fastball, Knights right back up to the line of scrimmage. Got the snap, fake on play action, throws outside, passes complete, out of bounds quickly to Puccio. Gained about 5 on that.
You notice how quick they're playing. They're lined up. They got two plays called apparently when they go to the line. They're ready for this team.
Second down, again, they mark it 3. Said it stepped out of bounds at the 34-yard line. Knights moving right to left as you listen towards the scoreboard in the north end zone here at AREP School Sportsplex. On a second down, they huddle up, coming to the line of scrimmage. Puccio to the short side. He's wide there. In the slot that way goes Dakota Neesmith. Let's see if they use something with Neesmith tonight. Strickland to the left. He's the split man there. They give it off the right side. Goes to Drake Franklin. Drake breaks the containment. He's across the 25, down at the 20-yard line. Drag those chains. Another Citizens Bank and Trust Arabian Night. 1st and 10. John Michael McElray made the stop.
That was a straight power play. He waited just for a second for John David Hall to move over. He pulled and did a heck of a block, and then all that was left up with Franklin just followed it and hold.
Knights this time, strong side to the short side. Pistol formation, Franklin behind the quarterback. Turn, give it to him, left side. Runs, breaks a tackle at the line of scrimmage, gets down across the 15-yard line, and he's going to be marked at the 12, and that's very close to another Citizens Bank and Trust first down. He'll be about a yard short, and it will be 2nd down and 1. Chad, they're moving this pace quicker than we've seen this season.
Yeah, they going fastball right now, 2nd and a long 1.
Cox awaiting the snap. Guntersville wants to rush. It was a hard count. Linebacker came over the line of scrimmage. 5 yards against Guntersville. 2nd offsides against the Wildcats defensively in this drive.
I think we had five consecutive first downs on this drive now.
Indeed.
Here comes the jumbo package right here, boys.
And by the way, that's another Citizens Bank and Trust Arabian Night. 1st and goal from the 8-yard line. Knights trying to open a score to get some points on the board. 7:15 to play in the first quarter. Knights are on their 2nd drive of the game. Their first drive went 1 play. Here's the snap. Turn, Franklin, left side. He meets some congestion at the line of scrimmage, and he will be bottled up as he gets down near the 4-yard line as the tackle was made by Havis that time.
And Kinnear is going in as a blocker this time.
So on a 2nd and goal for the Knights at the 3. Just trying to power it in so far tonight. This night drive, they've had only 1 pass play this entire drive.
Don't throw it now. Just keep working the ball. You got 2nd down and a long 3.
2nd and goal. 6:35 play in the first quarter. Knights to the line of scrimmage. They move the H-back over to the left side. Guntersville moving on defense. Turn, give it to Franklin. Franklin off the left side. Spins the move and then is caught from behind just shy of the goal line as the stop was made by Brandon Fusell and John Michael McElrath. McElrath is a senior, 6'3", 190, and Brandon, he's an all-state athlete in several sports, 6'1", 170.
Did you see the
3rd and
block
goal
that Kinnear put? He's their nose guard and leading. He's not the leading tackler, but he is a hoss. He put a block on 2 guys.
And he is the lead blocker right now on that one. On 3rd and goal from the 1. Cox waits the snap, hands it, gives it. Touchdown, Knights!
Yep, walk in off the right side by Mr.
Drake Franklin.
Drake Franklin went blank.
Drake Franklin caps the drive, and the Knights are up with 5:48 to play in the first quarter, 6-0. Wooten enters the game, puts the placement of the tee at the 10-yard line for the extra point. Drew Puccio will hold. Awaiting the snap. Point after touchdown. Snap, placement, kick, up, in the air, good. 7, Arab, Guntersville, 0. 5:48 to play first quarter on the Fun Radio Football Network.
Hey folks, Tim Witt at Sand Mountain Toyota. Our goal is to be Sand Mountain's pre-owned vehicle destination. We strive to keep vehicles for every budget, and all of our vehicles go through a strict multi-point inspection by our award-winning service department. And don't forget, we're paying top dollar for your vehicle. We want to buy your vehicle. Sand Mountain Toyota, Highway 431 Albertville, or sandmountaintoyota.com.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Foodland, your football tailgating headquarters.
When my dad wanted a new mower, he'd say, "Come on, buddy, let's go see Jim, our local Toro dealer." For service, I'd hear, "Come on, buddy, let's call Jim." So naturally, I got my mower here. Some things never change. Right, buddy? Well, some things. Real people, real support. You can't beat the personal service from your neighborhood Toro dealer. There's a Toro dealer like Jim in your town.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bond's Appliance on Gunter Avenue in Guntersville.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service in Albertville has been the best place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. The Wilkes family takes pride in carrying on a tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose people you can trust. At Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Back with you at the Arab Electric Cooperative broadcast booth following the Arabian Nights touchdown drive. We'll check that drive with Ben Elrod after the kickoff, brought to you by Farmers Insurance and Agent Joshua Jennings. We are farmers. Kinnear to kick off. Pooches it downfield to the left side. It hits at the 25, bounces. The Knights have got it! The Knights have got it!
Sir.
They pick it up at the 12-yard line, at the 16-yard line. What a turnover. Guntersville was waiting for the ball to go out of bounds, and it never bounced. It was like a chip shot, and it stayed in bounds, and the Knights recover at the 16-yard line.
All right. Now our guy,
Oh,
sorry. Our guy went out of bounds and came back in and got it.
Did he? Nobody caught it.
Nobody caught it.
You can't do that.
I don't think.
I
I know you can't on the punt, but I don't know about a
kicking team
kickoff.
can't go out. You can't go out of bounds and be the first person to touch it.
But I don't know if he was forced
Unless
out.
you're forced out.
That's right.
That's
I
true.
didn't see if he was
That's
forced
true.
out.
Wow, who recovered
We'll take
it?
16.
All right. First and 10 for the Arabian.
Hagen Stewart
Hagen
recovered.
Stewart got the recovery. Knights are in business in the red zone. Back to pass. Cox going for it all. Throws into the end zone. Got him!
No.
Incomplete, out of bounds.
Dropped it. I thought it was a push down there, didn't you, Chad?
One thing about that play is that the Knights went for the juggler after a big turnover. Love to see that. Chad Robertson with our Grumpy's Pizza and Pasta sideline report. That first drive and then that big turnover. Turnovers are equal. Just a mental mistake on Guntersville special teams.
Yeah, Arab had a great play selection, brought it down the field, long drive, didn't get startled after the turnover, and punched it in for 7. Now we're working on 14.
Here comes Guntersville's linebackers on second down. They give it to Drake Franklin. Franklin to the left side, steps inside, and he'll gain about a yard, maybe 2 if we're lucky. And the stop for Guntersville was made by one of those linebackers that time. And, in fact, that's a new number in the ballgame for the Wildcats. So I'll have to head to it. Cole Atkinson, a sophomore, 6'1", 180, was there to make the stop.
3rd and 8 from the 14-yard line? Yeah.
So big third down. Knights need points after this one. They're up 7-0, but a chance to add more. Wide to the right side goes Franklin. Let's see if he goes that way on a pass play.
That's Puccio.
Franklin stays in and blocks. That is Puccio. Here's a running play up the gut, and that is going to be short of the first down.
Yeah, Franklin carried the ball then for 3. And I think we going to go for it. I'd kick a field goal.
Well, you're at a position now, and you're on the right hash. This is the place you'd want to kick a field goal. If you got confidence in your kicker, this is where you do it. They're awaiting some kind of decision from the sideline. The Knights might be smart to take a timeout here, but now they're going to go for it on 4th down. They need 4th and 3 for the first down. They are at the 10-yard line in Guntersville territory, and now we've got a whistle, and the Knights are going to take a timeout. Check that, Guntersville on the timeout. 4:29, big play in this game coming up next early here on the Fun Radio Football Network. Will Kinnear will attempt a field goal of 26 yards near side hash mark. Puccio to hole, snap is back. Kick is in the air. It's up, long enough, straight enough. Good! Arab 10, Guntersville nothing. 4:23 to play in the first quarter on the Fun Radio Football Network.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
Looking for a place that offers something for the whole family? Sand Mountain Park in Albertville is that place. Our membership packages are designed for the entire family. Our first-class facility features a top-of-the-line fitness center along with an indoor aquatic center, basketball and racquetball courts, child watch, group exercise classes, a state-of-the-art tennis center, an 18-hole disc golf course, and much more. SMPA is truly fit for the whole family. Become a member today. Visit sandmountainpark.com/memberships for more information.
Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company. Marshall County Gas is a proud supporter of this community channel broadcast. Remember, gas does it better naturally. The physicians and staff at Lakeside Clinic in Guntersville are proud supporters of our local schools and athletic teams. Lakeside Clinic in Guntersville, proudly physician-owned and operated.
Come on. Come on. The ensuing kickoff tonight brought to you by Farmers Insurance and Agent Joshua Jennings. We are farmers. Will Kinnear, who just connected on a 26-yard field goal, kicks off again. Guntersville will take a fair catch this time in the middle of the field, up around the 31-yard line, and will go in business. All right, we have not one, but 2 scoring drives to check as Ben Elrod joins us now and is going to give us the update on the scoring drives for the Arabian Nights tonight, brought to you by Southern Elite Realty and Agent Jeff Gibbs.
All right, Arab's second possession. They take 12 plays, covering 72 yards, capped off with a 2-yard touchdown run by Drake Franklin, PAT by Cox. Aiden Cox is good. Arab 7-0. Here goes Guntersville.
And on first down, Guntersville running play. This is for or is Joshua, their running back. Let me get this right. Julian Jordan. I'll get this right, folks. Julian Jordan, and he has a nice run. They hit the edge, and they got about 10 yards, maybe 11 on the play, and Guntersville going right back to the line of scrimmage. That's a first down for the Wildcats, and the ball is now all the way up to the 42-yard line. Guntersville going in a hurry. Quarterback in the ball game is Street Smith. Turns, gives it again, tailback. This time is going to be trapped in the backfield for little or no gain, as that time that was Carter Britt, that is Gamera. C.J. Gamera, senior. He's the fullback at 5'6", 140. Knights are back, or rather Guntersville back up after a 3-yard gain on 2nd and 7. Street rolling out to the right. He's going to throw the ball. Passes downfield, and the pass is caught in Arab territory down around the 43-yard line. Nice pitch and catch by the Guntersville Wildcats into the hands of one of their leading receivers, Sam Canada. He is a good possession receiver. We've seen him for 3 years.
We talked about that freshman quarterback having an arm. We just saw that.
Guntersville's already at the 43-yard line. Toss sweep going to Jordan on the left side. Got the corner. Penalty marker goes down behind the play. He'll have the first down, but this will come back holding against the Wildcats.
Let's see if that's what he says.
And we're going to get a holding call against the Wildcats on the corner. I saw that, Ben. I think you probably picked it up off of the monitor we have, courtesy of Charter Communications here in our booth. But right there, when that end on that side turned inside, the Arab player came around him and he reached out and grabbed him.
Yeah, I saw that, but our. Yep.
So the penalty on the play will be 10 yards from the infraction, and will put the ball back in Arab territory at the 49-yard line. So it will be a first down and 21 for the Wildcats. They come to the line of scrimmage after the huddle this time. Street is your quarterback. Jordan is your running back in the backfield, in the pistol behind him. Slot to the right side. They stack wideouts that way. Turn, fake it to Jordan. Nope, they're going to hand it off to Jordan. He's looking for the corner. He's got the corner. Jordan to the 40. Jordan to the 30. Jordan to the 20, and pushed out of bounds down inside the red zone. A last-second effort for the Arabian Knights. Knocking him out of bounds was the Arabian Knights deep man on that, and give me 16. No, give me 16. Give me Hagen Stewart.
I thought it was number 5.
Hagen Stewart on that, knocked him out of bounds, saved the touchdown, first down Guntersville. So they get behind the chains, Ben. All of a sudden they test Arab's right side edge, and they get a bunch.
Yeah, our corners crashed in when that DB on the dive right there, and then he bounced it outside. We didn't have anybody but the safety to make the tackle.
All right, Guntersville near side hash mark, moving left to right as you listen. 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Guntersville trails 10-0. They give it to Stewart. He's their bell cow, and he gets down around the 15-yard line, rolling some Arabian Knights along with him. But Stewart on a good run that time, and the stop was made for the Arabian Knights by Logan Silva. So it'll be a second down for Guntersville, clock running. Guntersville getting the play in, second down and 8. Ball at the Arab 16-yard line.
2 minutes, 30 seconds left.
Street Smith is your quarterback. Jordan behind him. This time they stack the receivers wide to the left side. There's the snap. They give it to Jordan again. Jordan fumbles the ball. It's on the ground, but I think he got it back. No, Arab got it. He went for the ball, and one of the Knights took it right away from him. The recovery by the man that's looking for some chicken tonight. That's Hagen Stewart, third tackle of the night. That's a fumble recovery for him.
Yes, sir. Boy, that right there was a game breaker.
Chad, is he not the one that picked up the fumble on the kickoff?
Yes, he was. He's getting in line for some chicken. We can put him in business with that.
Oh, boy. Second recovery. First of an onside kick. That of a fumble. The third, or second, make that the second turnover for the Guntersville Wildcats. Third turnover of the game here in the first quarter. Would you say these teams are a bit tight? Right out the left side. He's picked. And second interception of the year. For that time, that play was just slow and developing, and Cox fired that ball out, and E.J. Harris read his eyes and picked his pocket.
If you watch, the receiver was adjusting his socks like it's not going to come to me, not paying any attention. He took 2 steps and turned around, but the receiver was watching and knew exactly what was going to happen.
And the corner and the turnovers now 4 in the first quarter, and this one on behalf of the Arabian Knights, the second INT of the year on the quarterback, Aiden Cox. So Guntersville will resume that drive after a 1-play change of possession. Here's the snap, give it to the left side. This is Jordan. Jordan cuts outside. Ball's on the ground again. Boy, they're hitting hard. The helmet came off. The ball came out, but they say he was down, and that was Will Kinnear that lit him up.
I don't think he was down. That ball went 10 foot up in the air.
So gain on the play of about 2 yards, but Jordan was really snapped back that time.
Well, there's some hitting going on.
I think when the officials saw the helmet come off, they blew the whistle.
I think that's exactly what happened. Change of possession, by the way, this evening's are courtesy of Arab's Education Foundation, providing grants to teachers for better teaching. Second down, Knights, or make that Guntersville in possession, give it to right side. This is the other running back, and that is Camara. And he is going to be knocked down around the 10-yard line, and in for the Arabian Knights to make the stop that time was Josh Rowe, the leading tackler for the Knights. He's got 81 on the season by our count. Third and short, and the Wildcats are coming in with some meat, and now the Arabian Knights are bringing in some extra linemen. on a possession down in the red zone for the Guntersville Wildcats. They trail 10-0. They're at the Arab 6. They can get a first down at the 4.
Everybody in the house knows they're going left.
And they go into a Wildcat with Jordan as the quarterback. Jordan gets it, looks, and whistles
motion.
Before the play can go off. If we get a motion, we get a timeout.
No.
Delay of game against the Wildcats. Whoa. I didn't see that clock there that far down.
I wasn't watching.
So that's a 5-yard penalty. Ben Elrod, that hurts.
It does.
Yeah, it makes it 9 yards to go for a first down.
You got to think you're getting the ball the second half. I'd bring my field goal kicker in and see what I got.
That time Julian Jordan was looking to that left side. You know he was going to look inside and then tuck it and go left at the edge, and he probably would have walked in. 3rd down and 8 for the Wildcats. We're down to 45 seconds in the first quarter, 10-0 Arab. This time the formation heavy to the left side. Street rolling that way, going to throw that way, throws into the end zone, high and incomplete. Pass was intended for Brandon Fusell, the outstanding senior, but he didn't have enough room to go up and get that ball, and it went over his head out of bounds.
Now don't jump off sides.
John Ray Wilkes on the coverage that time for the Arabian Knights. So this now is 4th down. Guntersville down by double digits, a 10-point deficit. Do they kick a field goal here and get some points on the board, or do they go for it? And before we can get this going, the referee is signaling we have to reset the 25-second clock. Apparently it did not reset.
No, he's not saying
the T is on the field.
T is on the field. Guntersville going to go for a field goal. The 25-second clock is down to 3 seconds, and now timeout for the Wildcats. They'll talk about it. We'll take a break. 37 seconds to play in the first quarter. Guntersville trying to put points on the board. They trail 10-0 to the Arabian Knights on the Fun Radio Football Network.
Horizon Communications' archives of local high school sports and school programs now spans decades and generations, covering multiple sports and programs. DVDs of these memorable events make the perfect gift for any occasion, and the cost is simple and affordable. The first game or program DVD is $20, the second game or program is $15, and then any others are only $10 each, all on their own individual DVD. Pre-1990 games converted from coaches' films are as low as $5 per game. We have hundreds of games from the late 50s on up. Give us a call at 256-582-7373, message us on Facebook, or email mharden@horizoncommunications.net to check the availability of your desired event. Let Horizon Communications help you with the gift of video to be treasured for a lifetime. Since 1992, Horizon Communications has brought you community channel programming. As we're preparing for another season of high school sports, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our many loyal community-minded sponsors who've supported Horizon's local origination programming through the years. We encourage our local viewers to patronize our local sponsors and let them know how much you enjoy Horizon's community channel broadcast. For information on joining our team of community channel broadcast sponsors, give Mike Harden a call at 256-582-7373. Shane Vandegrift and the Lake Guntersville Real Estate Team are proud supporters of the Guntersville City Schools and Wildcat Athletics. They encourage you to get out and support your local sports. If you're thinking of buying or selling a home, the best call you can make is Lake Guntersville Real Estate at 256-582-0112. Visit their informative website, shanev.com. They're your source for real estate in the Lake Guntersville area. They'll support you through the entire process, just like they support the Wildcats. If you're looking for a rental home or apartment in the Guntersville area, call on Bonds Real Estate. Visit bondsrealestate.com to search their extensive list of available properties.
Now the clock starts.
Stand by. Diego Lugo to attempt a 28-yard field goal. The placement is down, the kick is up in the air, and the kick is good. And so the Guntersville Wildcats dent the scoreboard with 31 seconds to play in the first quarter. New score, Arab 10, Guntersville 3. This is the Fun Radio Football Network.
With your Citizens Bank and Trust digital wallet, your busy life just got a lot less complicated. The Citizens Bank and Trust digital wallet is compatible with Apple, Google, and Samsung Pay, and it's available right now on your mobile device. Citizens Bank and Trust. Small bank, big difference.
Steve and Marilyn Murphy invite you to visit Harrelson Drugs. In addition to being your trusted healthcare resource, Harrelson carries a great selection of gifts and collectibles. You'll find aisles of the most popular names and brands suitable for any occasion. They're also your source for customized invitations and printing. You'll always find an all-occasion card to say exactly what you feel. Harrelson's also carries convenience groceries from the shelf and from the cooler. Harrelson Drugs on the corner of Obreg and Patterson in Guntersville.
RE/MAX Guntersville is a proud supporter of the Guntersville City Schools academics and athletics. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the year. For all your real estate needs, call on the local professional staff at RE/MAX Guntersville, 256-582-5585. As loyal fans for over 6 decades, this team of former Wildcats is proud to support Guntersville City Schools, academics, and athletics. Beard and Beard Attorneys at Law would like to wish our local schools the best of luck and encourage their fans to attend the games and cheer them on.
Hi, this is Paul Harris with State Farm in Guntersville, your local State Farm agent. I am a proud Guntersville alumni and Wildcat athletic supporter. Please give us a call at 256-582-3250 or come by and see us at 1246 Gunter Avenue across from the gas board for all your insurance needs. We are here to help life go right. Best of luck and go Wildcats.
First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
Lugo to kick off for the Guntersville Wildcats. This kickoff is brought to you by your friends at Farmers Insurance. We are farmers. It's taken at the 9-yard line by Puccio, moving it up to the 20 far side. He'll be knocked down as he crosses the 25 up at the 27-yard line as the stop was made by the Guntersville Wildcats, and that was Cooper Watkins, or check that, Carter Britt, that made the stop. So the Knights are in business. We'll get a scoring recap after this first play for the Arabian Knights on that Guntersville drive. A short one as the result of an interception. Only the second that Aiden Cox has thrown this year. Guntersville gets 3 out of that one. So it's 1st and 10. Knights in possession at their own 27. Turn, give it to Drake Franklin. He's going to test the middle. He gets across the 30 to the 31-yard line. The stop was made by E.J. Havis. Let's check the scoring recap, courtesy of Southern Elite Realty and agent Jeff Gibbs. And Ben, what you got?
All right, after the interception, Guntersville takes 4 plays, and field goal attempt of 28 yards by Lugo is good. New score, Arab 10, Guntersville 3.
The first quarter has come to an end with that. Your score again, 10-3. Arab leads the Guntersville Wildcats. Now let's check the Gilbert and Ball Ford in-game scoreboard with Kevin James.
I knew at a very early age I wanted to be a pharmacist. I started working in a drugstore dipping ice cream at 15 years old.
Buddy is not only my mentor and my boss, he's also my uncle. It's a small town and we live in a great community. They're not only patients to us, they're friends.
He and his staff go above and beyond in treating you as a person, not as a prescription number.
Everyone loves Buddy Bunch. Everyone in this community loves and appreciates it.
Buddy's in Montgomery when we're having our legislative session days, when we have committee meetings. He's always there. He's educating us on what it truly means to the independent pharmacist.
Health Mart's been a part of my business about as long as Health Mart has existed, and it feels like you have someone to kind of lean on, almost like you have a home office you can call if you have a problem.
The big guys, your son or your daughter wake up sick in the middle of the night, they're not going to come and open their doors. Buddy Bunch does that for people. He does that.
You wake up in the morning and you know you're going to the pharmacy and you know you're going to be there about 10 hours. You better like it, and I really do. I wouldn't do anything else.
Congratulations to Buddy Bunch and his staff at Bunch Pharmacy as they were honored as the 2022 Health Mart National Pharmacy of the Year.
First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
Game right there. I mean, we see some mistakes by Guntersville, which is usually they don't do. This year they hadn't made it. We had several turnovers in the first quarter. I said earlier we would see who was going to win this game, but who was ahead in the first quarter, so I hope that continues.
Chad, I saw that both teams a little tight in the first quarter, but they're now sort of settling into their game.
Yeah, a little chess match going on in the first quarter. You know, AREP had 2 turnovers. Guntersville had 2 turnovers. Now we settle in the second quarter.
Cox on second down, turns, gives it to Franklin. Big hole off the right side. He's up near the 37-yard line, and a good run. Had a good lead block out there. The stop for the Wildcats that time comes by the way of Brooks Frazier, the junior at 6'1", 190. And so that was a good run. But that clearing block for the Arabian Knights on that right side, give credit to Jackson East, the sophomore, 6'2", 239-pound tackle for the Knights for opening that hole.
He's done great all year up there. And we're senior laden on the offensive line, so we should be winning this battle.
Wide goes Brody McCain to the far side. Knights moving left to right as you listen as we start the second quarter. On a first down, Citizens Bank and Trust first down, they give it to Franklin, and check that, they give that to a new running back in the ball game for the Knights. They gave that to Hayden O'Reilly, who actually gets no gain on the play. Good defensive effort by Guntersville as Cole Bryan again was there to make the stop. Second down. 11-11 to play in the first half. AREB up 10-3. Knights are trying to mount something here to start the second quarter.
They need to just drive down there and watch that clock. We need this first down bad right here.
Aiden Cox is your quarterback. He stands next to Hayden O'Reilly. He wants to throw it. Cox fires, throws, complete. Strickland, quick little sideline route up near the 44-yard line. That is going to be a nice gain of the Arabian Knights of 7 yards to bring up third and manageable, 3rd and 3.
Yeah, looks like you see the lineman down there. The defense is starting to talk to themselves. I was just texting to say something. A friend said something to me about that watching on TV. They're trying to communicate to figure out what's going on.
Trying to take, looking really bent at the angles that they're going to take on the play. Guntersville showing a 4-man front. They normally run that 3-3. Here's Cox on third down. Fake on play action, rolling to the left side. Here comes pressure. Has to get rid of the ball quickly. He threw the ball behind his intended receiver. That was Dakota Neesmith, and the pass is incomplete. The Knights will have to punt the ball away for the first time tonight, and Spencer Strickland will do the honors.
And he's got a leg. Coach Osmond talked about that. He said, well, we'll pleased with the punting we've had this year. He can put the ball down there for a long way and a lot of hang time.
Can flip the field on anybody is what Coach said this morning on Coach's Breakfast. Live from the Huddle House. We had a really good show. We really appreciate the coach. He came a little early, and we talked a little longer today. He'll stand back at his 31. Good snap. Guntersville with the return on. Here's the kick. Boy, he pounded that one downfield. There will be a return. Taken in at the 23-yard line, and coming forward is Jordan, and he will get back up to around the 30-yard line and will go down there. Actually, that was Brandon Fussell on the return. So an 8-yard return, and the Wildcats are in business 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line. 10:02 to play in the first half. Knights are up 10-3. They got 10 points up on Guntersville on the kickoff after the Arabian Knight touchdown. Guntersville had a mistake in the special teams game. The receiver was waiting on the ball to take a right turn. It didn't, and AREP picked it out of the air and had great field position. Got a field goal out of that. Here's a direct snap going to the left side. This is the running back, Jordan. And Jordan's going to get up to the 40-yard line and is going to be hit in mass by the Arabian Knights, led by the Arabian Knights leading tackler Josh Rowe and Logan Silva, who had 74 tackles coming into tonight's ball game.
And Coach Osmond picks the young man out and pats him on the rear end and said, good job to the Guntersville running back.
So that was a run by Jordan on that first down play for the Wildcats. They got 9 on the last 2 series running the ball on the edges. Guntersville starting to pick up chunks of yardage.
Look to see our cornerbacks be a little more aggressive on that run. When they see run, they got to get up there quick and close that edge down.
The freshman quarterback, Street Smith, has gone all the way thus far for the Wildcats. We've got a change of, or check that. We have got some kind of.
The coaches on the Guntersville sideline is upset with a 25-second clock.
Okay, so and we can hear the coaches from Guntersville next door to us. They're upset as well.
I thought they were having a dance contest.
I pointed it out earlier. The official gave the sign to restart the 25-second clock, but the official in the box did not do it. And I think the same thing just happened. So now they reset the clock to 25 seconds. The official that is in the box is a man that has been on these crews for a long time.
Yep, I think him and Bill Yancey started together.
With the leather helmets.
Yeah.
Second down and 1 for the Wildcats when they sort everything out. Ball is resting at the Wildcat 39-yard line, near side hash mark. Wildcats in white and maroon tonight, moving right to left as you listen in the second quarter. Here's Smith, had to wait on his running back. Whoa! He got upended. That was a low-high hit, but a clean one nevertheless. And that time Jordan got the low hit from Kinnear and was in the air and got hit again in the air up off the ground by Josh Rowe. He got almost the line of scrimmage and then forward when he fell on the ground. It's first down Guntersville. I was going to say they put fourth down on the box, but it looked from here like he had the first down, and indeed he did.
Well, he's going to have to go to the chiropractor tomorrow.
Woo. Dr. Andy Mann may get some new business.
That was a hard lick right there 2 times.
First and 10 for the Wildcats. They, on third down, get conversion for the first down. Clock is running, 9:25 to play in the first half. Your score, Arab 10, Guntersville 3. It settled into a slobber knocker. Started out a little antsy. On first down, Smith, your quarterback, going to throw a pass out here on the flat. It's picked! This will go! This is John Ray Wilkes! He'll score! Touchdown Arabian Nights! John Ray Wilkes finally gets his INT.
Oh, you think Grandma's happy?
Oh, my goodness!
Oh,
I got cold chills.
That was pretty. He timed that one just perfect. Walked right up there, snatched it, and one guy tried to grab him by the shirt tail, but he had too much speed.
Game changer, John Ray Wilkes. That was a 41-yard interception return for 6.
Wow. I said get up early.
Point after touchdown coming. Guntersville's doesn't have enough men on the field. They're trying to rush somebody in. Are they going to take a timeout on this? Apparently, they're just going to go with 10. Point after coming. Snap is back. Place is there. Kick is up in the air. It's ugly, and it is good. Just got inside the upright on the left side. Wooten adds the 17th point for the Arabian Nights. New score with 9:07 to play in the first half. Arab 17, Guntersville 3 on the Fun Radio Football Network.
Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family. Looking for a lawn care service to add a fresh look to your home or business? Shelton Lawn Service can take your property to the next level with an emphasis on quality and affordability. Whether you're looking to maintain your current yard or ready to refresh your design, the Shelton Lawn Service professionals can handle the job. They love to help clients create the landscape of their dreams and rediscover the beauty of being outdoors. For a free estimate, give Brandon Shelton a call today at 256-293-8816. As the Electric Board of Guntersville, we want you to know that we are your partner in the community, providing reliable electricity and exceptional customer service. We're committed to helping our community succeed as it continues to grow. The Electric Board of Guntersville strives for excellence and takes pride in everything we do. No street light is too small or substation too big for us not to do the job well. And we hope our commitment, character, and integrity shine through every time you meet us as we empower our community to be the best it can be.
Shelton Body Shop, Highway 79 South in Guntersville is the place to go when you need auto body repair of any type. Jeff Shelton will be happy to give you a free estimate. And remember, it's not your insurance company's decision. You have a choice about which body shop you'd like to use for your repair work. Shelton Body Shop is on Highway 79 South. Call 256-582-8869. Shelton Body Shop, serving North Alabama's auto repair and refinishing needs for 51 years. A business built on faith and Christian values.
A very excited Arab sports complex. What do they call it here? Arab School Sportsplex. I got it right.
We're at Arab's football field.
Yeah. 20 years from now, we'll get it down. Here's the kickoff by Kinnear. This is a pooch kick. Guntersville is going to take a fair catch. They're going to get great field position at the 43-yard line. Surprised that time we didn't go deep.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why we did that. I don't like those. I've said it for years.
And the up man for the Guntersville Wildcats that brought that ball in was E.J. Havis. And Guntersville gets great field position now at the 43 after the Knights go up by 2 scores. Let's get a scoring recap courtesy of Southern Elite Realty and Agent Jeff Gibbs. And exciting one on that one.
Oh, it was. I've been telling you guys in the booth all year, it's a matter of time. Gunners will test Wilkes Island out there, and he takes it to the house, 41 yards, PAT by Aiden Wooten Good, and you score 17-3 A-Rab.
Knights going to run a jet sweep, or excuse me, Guntersville going to run a jet sweep to Evan Taylor to the right side. Knights turn him in, which is what you're supposed to do on that play. He gets only 4 yards. Had he stayed outside, he may have not gotten anything because the Knights had that play read from the start.
You know, all year we've been weak on the corners. That's how it happened tonight. They haven't tried it a couple times, but like you just said, they've been able to turn them in.
They haven't run Jordan as much on the corners early on in this game as I thought they would. I thought they would test the edge repeatedly with Julian Jordan, but they have not done that. So let's see if they go to that as this game progresses. It is now a gain of 4, 2nd down and 6 for the Wildcats. They're up at the A-Rab 47-yard line. Here comes motion from the slot back, turn, give it to Jordan off the right side. Here he comes. He's across midfield. He's got a Guntersville first down at the 44-yard line. And Josh Rowe, no, check that. That was Patrick Lawler, the senior linebacker that made the stop, but dragged the chains for the Wildcats.
Big crowd here tonight, folks. There's not a seat to be had on the A-Rab side. Just a very few over there in Guntersville I can see, but I thought we'd have more Guntersville people here.
Chad, one thing about Jordan when he runs, he gets a big roll of steam before he hits the line of scrimmage.
Fast first step, and he just goes.
1st and 10, Wildcats now trips to the left side. They go unbalanced towards the wide side of the field, coming this way towards the press box. Turns, gives it to Jordan again. He's got 4 yards up to the 40-yard line in A-Rab territory. Stop is made for the Knights by Hayden O'Reilly.
And Rowe on the stop.
And 5'11", 184 there to make the stop. So it'll be 2nd down, and let's call it 2nd and 7 from the 40-yard line. 7:30 to play in the first half. 17-3 A-Rab on top of the Wildcats.
I still wish we'd have kicked it down here. We might have had them down here.
Don't understand the pooch kick.
Nope.
Coaches defended it, though, and they all use it. So it's not something that is unique to a prospective coaching staff. 2nd down and 7. Here's your quarterback, Street Smith, hands it off to the left side. This is their running back, Camara. And I want to call him Alvin Camara, but that's not his name. He'll get all the way down to the Knights 35. He gets 5 on the play, so it'll be 3rd and 2.
Be a good, we need to stop them here, but they are doing great running straight at us right there. They're getting chunks 3 and 4 every time.
Chad Robertson, key early in this game, Knights having time of possession, playing keep away with the Guntersville offense.
Yeah, it's got to be.
And the turnovers.
Yeah, and turnovers and time of possession. It's got to be evenly matched right now.
Snap, this is Camara, and he gets the first down as he's off right tackle.
Right at it.
The Knights take him down. And on the stop for the Knights that time was Graydon Isom. And that is going to be a first down for the Guntersville Wildcats. Almost said Kentucky Wildcats. 8:26 to play in the first half. Guntersville mounting a good drive here after a short pooch kick following the Arabian Knights score. Here's the handoff, Camara. Right side again. Won't get but a yard that time as Kinnear was right there to knock him down. Watching this matchup, if you guys will look at the center middle guard matchup, early on, center for Guntersville winning the match. The last 4 plays, Kinnear winning the match. Here's the snap. Kinnear's in the backfield. Gonna sack the quarterback back at the 39-yard line.
You were saying, Michael?
Oh, my goodness.
Is that Rowe?
Kinnear.
Kinnear was the man that got him. Josh Rowe finished him up. But Kinnear, right through the middle, he has owned the center. And I know you've been watching this, Ben. He's owned the center for the second part of this drive for Guntersville.
He did a good job. That was a little swim move. He got skinny and then got back big and wrestled the guy down for a 6-yard loss.
3rd down and 15 for the Wildcats. Possession down. Knights are going to blitz. They turn, give it on the right side. This is Jordan. And Julian Jordan gets some of that yardage back, gets back into positive territory down near the 28-yard line. But it would be 4th down for the Wildcats at about 5. Let's call it a little bit more. Let's call it a big, short 6, long 5.
That was a great play. Everybody ran left except the ball player ran right. Almost tricked A-Rev.
And the Wildcats are going for it. They're in a Wildcat formation. Now they shift out of it. They put Street back in the shotgun. Jordan's beside him, wide to the left side. They're going to go that way. Looks downfield, going to throw a pass off the hands of the intended receiver. No good, and the Knights take over on downs at the A-Rev 28-yard line. They hold Guntersville for the second time in this first half.
Coach Henderson, one of the defensive coaches down there, is wound up, boy. Look at him, jumping up and down.
If that receiver for Guntersville catches the ball, he was still 3. His route was 4 yards short of the stick.
And he's real
Good
close
job
outside.
defending.
Change of possession courtesy of the Arab Education Foundation, providing grants to teachers for better teaching. Let's see if the Knights can put together a drive that eats up the last 4:46 of this half and puts more points on the board. That would be a statement because they'll have to kick off to the Wildcats to start the second half. Knights put a man in motion. That is Dakota Neesmith coming over the left side. They give it to Drake Franklin. Drake right up the middle. And that is some hard, tough running. He's still going. He's across the 35. He's up to the 39. He came out of a tunnel to get extra yardage.
I was trying to see who was tackling him back here on the 30, and he ended up here almost at the 40.
You better pack a lunch if you're going to tackle that kid one-on-one.
That's good for 11. And an Arabian Nights Citizens Bank and Trust first down all the way up near the 40-yard line. Knights to the line of scrimmage. Aiden Cox with a pistol formation. Drake Franklin behind him. Turns, gives it to Drake. Going to test the middle again. Here he goes across midfield. He's into Guntersville territory, and he has got another Arabian Nights Citizens Bank and Trust first down. It looks like now John David Hall is owning the middle guard for Guntersville.
Absolutely. Michael, you reckon that Patty Melt's got anything to do with this?
2 weeks in a row. Knights right back up the line of scrimmage. Turns, gives it to Franklin. Franklin testing the right side. Gets a block on the corner. He's across the 45 and down near the 43-yard line.
Just keep leaning on them, boys. Keep leaning on them.
Their defensive line has got their hands on their hips right now.
Drew Puccio had a good block on the right side. Knights still going fastball. Back to the line of scrimmage. Same formation, pistol formation. Dakota Neesmith in the slot to the left side. Wideouts either way. Knights changing the play, changing the formation. Now they're going to put Strickland out there as an end, and that will cause a player to step back off the line of scrimmage and see if they throw it. Nope, they're going to give it to Franklin again. Twisting, turning, churning down inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Drag those chains. That's another Arabian Nights Citizens Bank and Trust first and 10.
Don't throw it. You're getting 4 to 5 every time you run the ball. What coach will take 4 yards every play?
And look at that clock. That clock's moving. We're down to 3:33 left in the half. If the Knights put points on the board on this drive, it's going to be a long uphill climb for the boys in maroon. On first down, Knights breaking the huddle, near side hash mark, moving left to right as you listen in the second quarter. Franklin now off to the side of Cox, and a whistle before the play can get underway. And let's see, does Guntersville want a timeout?
Yep.
Wildcats take it. We'll do it with them. 3:15 to play in the first half. Arab 17 in driving. Guntersville 3 on the Fun Radio Football Network.
Shane Vandegrift and the Lake Guntersville Real Estate Team are proud supporters of the Guntersville City Schools and Wildcat Athletics. They encourage you to get out and support your local sports. If you're thinking of buying or selling a home, the best call you can make is Lake Guntersville Real Estate at 256-582-0112. Visit their informative website, shanev.com. They're your source for real estate in the Lake Guntersville area. They'll support you through the entire process, just like they support the Wildcats.
As the city of Guntersville continues to grow and prosper, your Guntersville Water Board keeps pace with their commitment to invest in state-of-the-art facility and technology upgrades as they prepare to provide customers with unsurpassed quality of life for decades to come. Most notably, perhaps, is the extensive renovations to the award-winning Sunset Water Treatment Facility on Willow Beach Road, which supplies safe and reliable drinking water to over 5,500 customers from Sand Mountain to Connors Island. And behind the scenes, multi-million-dollar investments in infrastructure such as water towers, sewer lines, and the recent extensive renovation to the East Lake wastewater plant demonstrate Guntersville Water Board's commitment to meeting the business and residential demands of this growing progressive city. For more information on the Guntersville Water Board, including fast and easy online bill payment, visit their informative website, gvillewater.com.
At the Driving Factor, we know you're looking for a reliable vehicle.
Whether you're heading to work,
headed to play, or taking the grandkids to the beach.
Are we there yet?
At the Driving Factor, every vehicle comes with a warranty for the length of the contract.
And you get a Carfax with every purchase.
We make everything easy, from the application process, the approval, or to the payments, either online or in store. At the Driving Factor, we're not your ordinary buy here, pay here dealer.
If you're looking for a rental home or apartment in the Guntersville area, call on Bonds Real Estate. Visit bondsrealestate.com to search their extensive list of available properties.
As you can, because they're going on first down. Handoff right side. Franklin breaks the line of containment. He's at the 30. Franklin down inside the 25-yard line. And Drake Franklin on the handoff gets 17 yards on the run. That's a 17-yard run by Drake Franklin and an Arabian Nights Citizens Bank and Trust 1st and 10 near the red zone at the Guntersville 22.
Franklin's the real deal. He's with the, I got to give credit to the offensive line. They are blowing the defensive line back.
Knights maintaining possession of the ball, keeping it away from the Guntersville offense. They give it up the middle. This time Franklin, not a lot of running room, running in traffic, and the stop was made by Cole Bryant. Cole Bryant's a heck of a football player, Ronnie.
I think he got tripped up over his own blocker that time, too.
So it'll be 2nd down and 9 for the Arabian Knights. We're down inside of 2:30 to play in the first half, 17-3, but the Knights are knocking on the door at the Wildcat 21. Waiting to get a play in. Knights may be changing this play. Guntersville's out of timeouts. Knights have their full commission of 3. Slot to the right, wide out to the right. They flood the short side, and Aiden Cox wants to change the play, but the coaches are saying, wait a minute, let's think about this. 2:13 to play in the first half. Guntersville and Arab in a Donnybrook 17-3. Boys in Blue on the Fun Radio Football Network.
Shane Vandergriff and the Lake Guntersville Real Estate Team are proud supporters of the Guntersville City Schools and Wildcat Athletics. They encourage you to get out and support your local sports. If you're thinking of buying or selling a home, the best call you can make is Lake Guntersville Real Estate at 256-582-0112. Visit their informative website, shanev.com. They're your source for real estate in the Lake Guntersville area. They'll support you through the entire process, just like they support the Wildcats.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. We offer only the top quality Black Canyon Angus beef, Swift natural fresh pork, grade A Kegel fresh chicken, smoked, processed, and frozen meat items. One of the most popular promotions at Piggly Wiggly is our Pick 5 meat program. Purchase a single pack of meat and pay our everyday low price, or purchase 5 packages marked with the bright red Pick 5 label for just $19.99. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
Established in 1946, Kirkpatrick Concrete has a tradition of top quality products and service. They now have 11 North Alabama locations to meet this area's demand for quality ready-mix concrete. For your next project, your friends at Kirkpatrick Concrete are just down the road. If you're looking for a rental home or apartment in the Guntersville area, call on Bonds Real Estate. Visit bondsrealestate.com to search their extensive list of available properties. The physicians and staff at Lakeside Clinic in Guntersville are proud supporters of our local schools and athletic teams. Lakeside Clinic in Guntersville, proudly physician-owned and operated.
Have Electric Cooperative Broadcast Booth, an exciting football game. Many are calling it the game of the century this week between the Arabian Knights and the Guntersville Wildcats. Knights take a quick timeout back on the field on 2nd and 9, and a whistle before the play can go off. And what do we have?
I don't see a flag.
Were they not ready for play? There's nothing flag-wise on the field. Apparently the Knights, they had not blown the ball back into play, and the Knights were ready to run the play. Okay. And that's the signal we get. We get that pump situation.
I thought I heard a whistle earlier.
Well, they don't need to give the center a preview to the ball.
Now the ball's in play and ready to play, and the Knights are coming to the line of scrimmage. The Knights cut that timeout short is what happened. The official said, wait a minute, you got to finish the timeout. 2nd down and 9. Ball at the 21-yard line in Guntersville territory. Slot side to the right. He'll go in motion. And here's the handoff. Going up the middle is Franklin, and he is going to battle for about a yard, and that is all. as that time he was bottled up. The middle linebacker for the Wildcats, Avery Clifton, jumped up in that hole and made the stop.
The clock is running down. Well, Ben, it didn't happen what you thought, but it could be right here.
It's coming. It's coming.
You're right about the safety.
3rd down and 8 for the Knights. They have the ball in the red zone at the 19-yard line. They're not in any hurry to get this play off. There's 1:43 left in the half. They need this may be a possession. You may not see him go to the end zone this time. This will be a possession pass maybe. Turn, here comes pressure. He's going to throw a possession pass. It's in a little look in. The pass is complete and it is very close to a first down as the pass was to Brody McCain, their possession receiver, but he's going to be short by about 1.5 yards. So it's going to be 4th down. Well, the Knights elect to go for it. Remember, the Knights have 2 timeouts in their pocket. And we're down to 1:11 to play in the first half, but the Knights are at Guntersville's 14-yard line. Let's see if the Knights coaches decide to take a timeout before this play. Nope, they line up tight. Cox puts a man in motion. Now he comes back, and now they're going to look to the scoreboard, looking to the sideline. The Knights may play for a timeout here.
He does. Coach is. Look at him.
Yep, he's getting his timeout, and they ran down to 4 seconds on the shot clock. We'll take a break, 50 seconds, and a big 4th down coming for Arab after this on the Fun Radio Football Network.
Hey folks, Tim Witt at Sand Mountain Toyota. Our goal is to be Sand Mountain's pre-owned vehicle destination. We strive to keep vehicles for every budget, and all of our vehicles go through a strict multi-point inspection by our award-winning service department. And don't forget, we're paying top dollar for your vehicle. We want to buy your vehicle. Sand Mountain Toyota, Highway 431 Albertville, or sandmountaintoyota.com.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Foodland, your football tailgating headquarters.
When my dad wanted a new mower, he'd say, "Come on, buddy, let's go see Jim, our local Toro dealer." For service, I'd hear, "Come on, buddy, let's call Jim." So naturally, I got my mower here. Some things never change. Right, buddy? Well, some things. Real people, real support. You can't beat the personal service from your neighborhood Toro dealer. There's a Toro dealer like Jim in your town.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bonds Appliance on Gunter Avenue in Guntersville.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service in Albertville has been the best place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. The Wilkes family takes pride in carrying on a tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose people you can trust. At Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Here's the snap. Knights going for it on 4th down. They put it in the air. Pass is complete at the 10-yard line. That is an Arabian Nights Citizens Bank 1st and goal on 4th down. They decide to toss it, and they get it into the hands of Puccio at the 9-yard line.
Did you see Aiden Cox? He sold it. He went left the whole time. Looked, everybody looked, and then spun and knew where Puccio was over here. 1st
and goal for your Arabian Knights. And the officials slowing the play down. Knights have 1 timeout remaining. 1st and goal with 44 seconds to do something.
We're having trouble with the clock.
We've had trouble with the clock all night, but I don't think it's the clock's fault. Snap on 1st down. Here's the snap. Give it off. Franklin right side, touching, tweezing, turning, churning, and ducking his head inside to the 3-yard line.
Hurry up.
And the Knights are right back up to the line of scrimmage. Cole Bryant on the stop again that time. 2nd and goal, Knights. They go quick. Give it to Franklin. Left side. Guntersville says, "No, sir." Knocks him down at the 1-yard line. Let's see if the Knights take a timeout. And I believe they will do so, and indeed they will. So we'll keep it here as that time for Guntersville. That was a good touchdown saving tackle by Cal Bearden the 5'10", 190-pound senior. Chad Robertson, this drive for the Arabian Night has sort of been textbook because they've kept the ball on the ground except for a couple of pass plays when they needed it, but they've run clock, and they've run clock.
They have, I don't know exactly where it started, but it's been over 5 minutes, I would say. We got it down to inside the 1 right now with 20 seconds to get 1 yard on the third. We got 2 plays to get it in with 1 timeout left.
You look where the ball's at. It's only a football away from the goal line.
So let's see what the Knights do. I think they'll go heavy this time, and don't be surprised if Will Kinnear is not a lead blocker on this play. And indeed he will be as he comes onto the field as the tight end on the right side. He's talking to Aiden Cox even as he does so. So Drake Franklin will stand beside Cox. He'll be the lone running back in the backfield. Dakota Neesmith is the H-back, tight on the left side. Wideouts to the right. Cox going right under center. Here's the quarterback sneak, and did he get it?
Flag. Motion, A-Reb. Yep.
False start. So that it will remain third down, but instead of being a football length away, it'll be back outside of the 5.
Yep, I think. Did you see Drake Franklin take a step before the ball snapped?
I think the line what happened was when the quarterback went under center, there was movement on that left side.
They're not used to that.
Because remember your back can make a move forward and then go in motion and reset.
He ran forward to push Aiden across the line, which he did.
So back to the 5-yard line. Knights needs points out of this one. We're down to 20 seconds in the half after the penalty marks it back to the 5.5-yard line, almost the 6. So the Knights 2 plays to score something here. If they don't get it here, they go unbalanced to the right. Here's motion with Puccio. Now he reverses motion. Pressure coming from the right side. Cox wants to throw, throws it out of the end zone, incomplete. So the Knights will try a field goal.
Yep.
So Guntersville does a good job after that long drive defensively to tighten up, and they will force Arab to do something here, and I think this will be a field goal try.
Yeah, Kinnear's going in. Yeah, that penalty kept us out of the end zone.
We're going to wish we could had that play back.
Again, we get a little hurt. You get antsy, a big game. You get a little squeezy, a little tight, and somebody moved, and that cost. But that's okay. Let's see if the Knights can score the field goal as the attempt will come from the 13-yard line. This will be a 23-yard attempt from the near side hash mark. Puccio awaits the snap. And now we have a whistle. Guntersville doesn't have any timeouts.
Penalty.
So is a penalty?
Game changer.
Is this against Guntersville?
I still don't see the flag.
They're pointing to Guntersville.
I still don't see the flag.
I don't either.
It's in the backfield of Guntersville.
Officials are commiserating.
Too many people on the field? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Hey.
I see 12 jerseys, don't I? Let's see.
Ooh. It's exactly right.
First
Good
down.
call, Ronnie Shoemate.
First down.
And that will be an automatic first down.
No, he's holding the 4.
Oh, he is? Okay, sorry about that.
Well,
an illegal substitution, 12 men on the field for Guntersville.
And nobody's left yet, Michael. There's still 12 there.
So the ball now will go down to the 3-yard line, and I don't know if I may have.
They still got 12 people on the field.
I'm not so sure that I wouldn't have declined that penalty because it makes the angle tougher.
Well, look, there's still 12 people out there.
No, okay, they got one off.
They did get one off. Okay, here's your field goal from the 10-yard line, but again, it's from the hash. Unlike an extra point in the middle of the field, this is going to come from the hash.
They're worried about that clock again.
And they're rolling it now. The official says, okay, reset it. Awaiting the snap, the field goal attempt. Snap is good. Placement is up. The kick is up and right through the uprights. That kick is good. So the clock we've got 4 seconds left on the clock, and Arab goes up 20-3 on the Wildcats with 4 minutes to play in the half.
That was very, very good there. We should have had 7, but we'll take the 3. I can't believe Reese let 12 people on the field.
That was a substitution infraction. Those things are, I'm telling you, get in a big game. That I still think that there's a little tightness out here. Both of these teams are squeezing those cheeks together and playing a tough one.
I'm glad I did that number, Ken.
Penalty on the field.
I've been worried about numbers. I just wrote it down, $111,000 check.
Chad has indicated we have another penalty flag. Chad, what are you seeing? I'm watching. They need to watch these flags.
Unsportsmanlike Guntersville.
Oh.
Enforced on the kickoff.
So do you kick an onside kick, recover it, and throw to the end zone?
No, you kick it down there.
Or do you blast it from here to Zaxby's?
Well, if Kinnear does it, he could probably do it. Hey, if it goes to the goalpost, do we get any points? No.
1.5.
Only in rugby.
So 20-3, Knights lead the Wildcats with 4 seconds remaining in the half. Ball control on Arabian Knights offense tonight. They have successfully run the ball. And this has been a very interesting game plan for the Knights. There have been mistakes on both sides of the field. Knights have had points off of mistakes. They get a field goal and a touchdown off of Guntersville turnovers in this game. So half of the points for the Arabian Knights come with points off of turnovers and Guntersville miscues. So that, too, is a big story of the first half.
Yeah, I bet, like you said, Ben, I bet they wish they had that penalty back a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
So we await the kickoff. Kinnear is setting the ball at the 45-yard line in Wildcat territory. And I'm like you, Ronnie. I think he kicks it out of the end zone, but you never know. You never know. The Knights may have something up their sleeve. Here we go. Kickoff tonight brought to you by Farmers Insurance and Agent Joshua Jennings. We are Farmers, and we are kicking the ball off. They dribble it on the ground. Onside kick. Ball hits a Guntersville defender, but then they fall on it. As falling on top of the ball was Cal Bearden, and they will now have 4.4 seconds to operate. I think they throw deep.
Well, if we'd had a runner go down there, we could have got that ball right there. And our guys didn't take off fast.
And so it was an onside or a safe kick, and the Guntersville will have possession at their own 33.
I think they just take a knee. I think they take a knee and go regroup because they're getting the ball back next half.
We'll have Coach Lee Osment with Chad Robertson. Our sideline reports brought to you by Grumpy's Pizza and Pasta in the Northgate Shopping Center, casual Italian dining, really good homemade pizza. And they fed the crew last night over at the Arab Church of Christ with Grumpy's Food, so they aren't grumpy for this game. They take the knee, as Ronnie said, and that will be the end of the first half. Arab 20, Guntersville 3. Let's go down to Chad Robertson with the Grumpy's Pizza and Pasta sideline report and our halftime chat with Coach Lee Osment. And Chad, coming to you.
He's still talking with his coaches. Coach, your thoughts of the first half?
I'm not pleased with the turnovers, but defense bowed their neck and held them out of the end zone. Offensively, we're moving the ball, but we got to have better ball security. We got to just make better decisions sometimes in our pass game. But we're competing. I love how we're competing. We just got to finish.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Chad Robertson. And thank you for our friends at Grumpy's Pizza and Pasta for our sideline reports tonight. And we have come to the halftime. Coming up here at halftime, the Legends of the Arabian Nights with Archie Anderson, brought to you by Morgan Family Practice. And we'll have other things to talk about as well. You're listening to the Fun Radio Football Network.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
Looking for a place that offers something for the whole family? Sand Mountain Park in Albertville is that place. Our membership packages are designed for the entire family. Our first-class facility features a top-of-the-line fitness center along with an indoor aquatic center, basketball and racquetball courts, child watch, group exercise classes, a state-of-the-art tennis center, an 18-hole disc golf course, and much more. SMPA is truly fit for the whole family. Become a member today. Visit sandmountainpark.com/memberships for more information.
Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs, For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company. Marshall County Gas is a proud supporter of this Community Channel broadcast. Remember, gas does it better naturally. The physicians and staff at Lakeside Clinic in Guntersville are proud supporters of our local schools and athletic teams. Lakeside Clinic in Guntersville, proudly physician-owned and operated.
Rab High School Marching Band. We present our 2022 field show, A Knight's Code. Songs include Rural Britannia, Live and Let Die by Sir Paul McCartney and Wings, First Suite in E-flat by Gustav Holst, Centuries by Fall Out Boy, The Showdown from the motion picture A Knight's Tale, and We Are the Champions by Queen. Drum major Arlie Satterfield, is your band ready?
To valor. His heart knows only virtue. His blade defends the helpless. His might upholds the weak. His word speaks only truth. His wrath undoes the wicked.
your Citizens Bank and Trust digital wallet, your busy life just got a lot less complicated. The Citizens Bank and Trust digital wallet is compatible with Apple, Google, and Samsung Pay, and is available right now on your mobile device. Citizens Bank and Trust. Small bank, big difference.
Steve and Marilyn Murphy invite you to visit Harrelson Drugs. In addition to being your trusted healthcare resource, Harrelson carries a great selection of gifts and collectibles. You'll find aisles of the most popular names and brands suitable for any occasion. They're also your source for customized invitations and printing. You'll always find an all-occasion card to say exactly what you feel. Harrelson's also carries convenience groceries from the shelf and from the cooler. Harrelson Drugs on the corner of Obrig and Patterson in Guntersville.
RE/MAX Guntersville is a proud supporter of the Guntersville City Schools academics and athletics. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the year. For all your real estate needs, call on the local professional staff at RE/MAX Guntersville, 256-582-5585. As loyal fans for over 6 decades, this team of former Wildcats is proud to support Guntersville City Schools academics and athletics. Beard and Beard Attorneys at Law would like to wish our local schools the best of luck and encourage their fans to attend the games and cheer them on.
Hi, this is Paul Harris with State Farm in Guntersville, your local State Farm agent. I am a proud Guntersville alumni and Wildcat athletic supporter. Please give us a call at 256-582-3250 or come by and see us at 1246 Gunter Avenue across from the gas port for all your insurance needs. We are here to help life go right. Best of luck and go Wildcats.
First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
And here we go to get this second half underway. 24 more minutes in this one. Knights will be back to close out the regular season next Friday night on senior night against the Hazel Green Trojans, a 6A team. First time the Knights and Hazel Green have met since 2004. And the picture goes dim for a second, and now we get the kickoff. And it's a driving kick. He kicks it deep. It'll be taken at the 17. This is Jordan coming forward. Knights are going to blow him up at the 30-yard line. So Jordan with a 13-yard return. The tackle was made for the Arabian Knights by Logan Aldridge, and he's been very good on special teams this year as well as running the football when we needed him. And it's 1st and 10 for Guntersville, their first possession of the second half. And let's see what the Wildcats elect to do. They come up over center is Cade Altum, the junior, 5'10", 180. Quarterback's gone all the way, Street Smith. Here comes motion across the way. Nobody in the backfield. Here's Smith going to run on a quarterback keeper, and he's going to get up to the 35, up to the 37, up near the 40-yard line, and a nice gain for Street Smith. They just run the ball right up the middle. The stop was made for the Arabian Knights. Tripping him up was Josh Rowe, but then he fell forward for another 3 yards. So that's a gain of 7 on the play. So it will be 2nd down and 3 for the Wildcats. Cats are moving right to left as you listen here in the third quarter. White jerseys over the maroon pants with the stripe down the side, the maroon helmets with the G on the side. The quarterback going to keep it again off the right side. They're going to run quarterback twice, and he'll be short of the first down as Street gets the ball up to the 42-yard line, and Arab was there to close him out. The tackle was made by Graydon Isom, the defensive end.
I like that picture on that TV right there. It brings it so much closer to seeing their flag on the play.
There is no play clock, by the way, here in the second half, as we've been having problems with the play clock all during the first half. So they are keeping the play clock on the field, and this will be a 10-yard penalty against Guntersville for holding.
That's going to be tough with no play clock for those quarterbacks to be watching what's going on. You're going to have to coach let them know.
2nd down and 12 for the Wildcats. Let's see, they've run the quarterback on the first 2 plays of the second half. We've just gotten underway. 20-3 is your score. Knights are leading. And there's movement on Guntersville's left side. That'll turn a yellow flag to the green turf, and the Knights are getting a couple of folks over to the sideline. Coach Osmond and Coach Hall going out to say a couple of words to him and get them back on the field. 5 yards against the Wildcats. Now they're back to their own 25-yard line, and all of a sudden the Wildcats are going in reverse on their first series of the second half. Critical series, Ben, for the Wildcats. Of course, the first series for both teams always critical, but when you're down by 17, you need to do something on that first series of the second half.
Sure don't want to start this far behind the chains. It's definitely Arabs on offense, so to speak, right here.
2nd and 20.
So on 2nd down and 20. This TV monitor down here continues to go in and out, so we'll have trouble there. This time, run to the left side, as this time Jordan is going to get it, and he is going to be hosted down to the turf by a multitude of blue jerseys, and the helmet will come off. Actually, that's Street Smith that lost his helmet, and that will be a gain of about 2, so it will be 3rd down and 14. 10-14 to play in the third quarter. Knights up 23.
And their backup quarterback's coming in. I don't know what the grunt's about.
Well, the helmet came off of the quarterback, and that's why they've got to send Eli in. So coming into the ball game for the Wildcats is Eli Morrison, the junior, 5'11", 165. Here's the snap. He's going to give it on a counter play to the left side. Knights miss a tackle at the line of scrimmage, but good containment right behind that. And that is Logan Silva that came in support. And he'll knock the man down, and he'll gain only about 1.5 yards. So 4th down, in the first series of the Guntersville Wildcats will end up in a punt. And if I'm not mistaken, this is only the first time the Wildcats have punted tonight.
You're correct. And Puccio is back to return at his Arabs 40.
We're going to get some stats from the first half from Ronnie in just a moment. So let's see what transpires here as the punter is there to kick the ball away for the Wildcats. And the punt is away short. Bad punt. It'll drop at the 45 in Arab territory. It'll get a benefit of a Guntersville bounce and will go dead at the Arab 49-yard line. Short field for the Knights. Ronnie, first half stats, what have you got?
All right, total yards, total offense, I should say. Guntersville 117, Arab 160. Number of plays, Guntersville 26, Arab 33. We've got rushing attempts, 21 and 22 for Arab. Let's see, each team's lost a fumble. I was trying to get down here. First down, 7 for Guntersville, 13 for Arab. I'll finish after this.
Okay, on 1st and 10, Knights in possession. Here comes motion, bad snap over the head of the quarterback, and the Knights are going to have to fall on it. Big loss on 1st down all the way back to the 37-yard line. Well, that just adds to that punt total of that bad punt. Now it turns out to be a decent punt.
All right, rushing yards. Arab has 115 rushing, and Guntersville has 103. Time of possession, we look at that. Guntersville 11 minutes, 7 seconds. Arab 12 minutes, 41 seconds, so it's pretty even.
2nd down after the loss of 11, 2nd and 21. The Knights all the way back at their own 37-yard line. Let's see if we can get a good snap. That's the first bad snap we've seen in many games here. Snap, Cox turns, going to give it to Franklin up the middle. Got a big hole, Franklin midfield. Franklin breaks the tackle, carrying Guntersville Wildcats with him, and he's going to have a Citizens Bank and Trust Arabian Night 1st and 10 on a 26-yard gain up the middle. Chad Robertson. Guntersville may be tiring out up front.
Nothing fancy. Drake Franklin right down Drake Avenue.
Fast ball being played. Going to throw a pass out in the flat. Pass is complete to Puccio.
Face mask.
They got a tackle, a face mask tackle down around the 27-yard line. Drew Puccio on the reception, and this will cost the Wildcats 15 on top of that reception.
Yeah, in the first half, Franklin had 108 yards rushing.
Sorry, Michael, I was talking and had the mic up to my mouth. I didn't mean to talk over you.
No problem. There's your face mask call. Personal foul, 15 yards against the Wildcats from the point of infraction. So this is going to give the Knights great field position in the red zone here on the third quarter's first possession for the Arabian Knights. 8:08 to play in the third. Arab 20, Guntersville 3.
Michael, you've been talking about their Jordan kid. He had 76 yards in the first half.
And Franklin had
108.
1st and 10, Arabian Knights, ball spotted at the 14-yard line. Cox is your quarterback. Franklin is beside him, takes the handoff up the middle. Got a little counter action there. He's inside the 10. He's down around the 8-yard line. So Drake Franklin making another good run. The tackle for Guntersville made by Tavon Avery, the sophomore at 6'2", 150.
I need to buy that kid a gift card in the Huddle House.
The Patty Melt.
Yeah, the
Mr. Patty Melt. I love that.
Every time we feed Drake Franklin a patty melt, he has an outstanding football game.
Coach took him a patty melt last week, and it worked, so we took him a patty melt today, and it's working so far. 2nd down and 4. Knights putting wide out to the left side. That is Neesmith. Here's the snap. Counter play inside. Franklin running. He's at the 5, and he'll be knocked down. That's a good tackle. He wouldn't let Franklin go forward, and that is a smart defensive tackle for Guntersville. Love the camaraderie and the sportsmanship in this game. Avery Clifton, the sophomore, made the stop for the Wildcats, so it'll be 3rd down and 1.5 yards for the Knights. 6:55 to play in the 3rd. Ball is resting at the the 6-yard line.
Right, pull them off sides now.
On a 3rd down, possession down for the Knights. Here's the count. Turns, give it to Franklin. Right side. Franklin's going to go into the end zone. Give him 6.
He walked in.
Touchdown, Arabian Knights.
He walked in.
Boy, the block on the right side by Drew Williams and Jackson East. Jackson East is playing a heck of a ball game offensively for these Knights. Guys, he may have a Zaxby's Zaxby's dinner in his pocket by the end of the night if he's our defensive player or offensive player of the game. And tonight, boy, he is doing the yeoman's work up front. Point after touchdown coming. Woot will attempt. Puccio with the snap. Ball's down. Kick is up in the air. The kick is good. New score, 6:38 to play in the 3rd quarter. Arab 27, Guntersville 3 on the Fun Radio Football Network.
I knew at a very early age I wanted to be a pharmacist. I started working in a drugstore dipping ice cream at 15 years old.
Buddy is not only my mentor and my boss, he's also my uncle. It's a small town and we live in a great community. They're not only patients to us, they're friends.
He and his staff go above and beyond in treating you as a person, not as a prescription number.
Everyone loves Buddy Bunch. Everyone in this community loves and appreciates it.
Buddy's in Montgomery when we're having our legislative session days, when we have committee meetings. He's always there. He's educating us on what it truly means to the independent pharmacist.
Health Mart's been a part of my business about as long as Health Mart has existed, and it feels like you have someone to kind of lean on, almost like you have a home office you can call if you have a problem.
The big guys, your son or your daughter wake up sick in the middle of the night, they're not going to come and open their doors. Buddy Bunch does that for people. He does that.
You wake up in the morning and you know you're going to the pharmacy and you know you're going to be there about 10 hours. You better like it, and I really do. I wouldn't do anything else.
Congratulations to Buddy Bunch and his staff at Bunch Pharmacy as they were honored as the 2022 Health Mart National Pharmacy of the Year.
First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
Arabian Night Football on Fun Radio for the 25th year. Kinnear going to kick off, little pooch kick. He aims it towards the, actually it'll bounce out of bounds, and that's not good. Now, on the deep kick, preceding on the opening kickoff of the second half, we kicked deep, and the guy returning the ball got 8 yards. That time we kicked short and give him first down at the 35.
Yeah, I know. I'm not going to say anything. I do. I like the deep kick. And we got people going down there.
Chad Robertson, you and I had this conversation, and I don't mind saying it. If I get heat, I get heat. But I hate the pooch kick.
Yeah, but you also got to look who they got out of respect for Guntersville, their deep men.
Out of respect for our football team, we got pretty good coverage on our special teams. Here's Guntersville rolling out the pass. He has nowhere to throw it. Street Smith is going to bite the turf at the 34-yard line.
You know, they are hitting that kid. He's a freshman. He's taking a pounding down there tonight.
Logan Silva and Patrick Lawler ate lunch just now.
He lost a yard, 2nd and 11.
So that was a coverage sack for the Arabian Nights secondary, as well as a great sack for Lawler and Silva. Down inside of 6 minutes in the third. Arab on top of this football game, 27-3. It's gone a lot more in favor of the boys in blue tonight than a lot anticipated early on. On 2nd and 11, here's the snap. Smith going to give it to the tailback, and he is eaten up by Will Kinnear, who beat the center snap. He almost caught the center snap and laid the running back down at the 31-yard line, a loss of 3.
3rd down and 14 now. We're owning at the line. We talked about that. Our line of scrimmage has belonged to Arab all night long.
They saw something on that play. We had all 3 of our interior guys on the left-hand side of the ball, nobody on the right side. You'd like to see that quarterback audible check off to another play.
3rd and long. The Wildcats went 4 and out to start the second half. It's 3rd down and 14. Smith wants to throw it. Throws the sideline. We picked it again.
5.
Taking it. 3, 2, 1. Give Dylan Morrow 6 points, and the Arabian Knights have their second pick 6 of the night with 5:06 to play in the third, and the romp is on. It's 33-3.
We saw that. Everybody in the field, everybody out here stood up and saw that. We knew that was interception before the ball got there.
Oh my goodness. When you least expect, the defense, who has played admirably all year, comes with their Wheaties eaten and their hearts right, and we scored 14 on defense. Here's this point after. Snap is back. Placement's there. Kick is up. Kick is good. 5:06 to play in the third. Your new score, Arab 34, Guntersville 3 on the Fun Radio Football Network.
Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family. Looking for a lawn care service to add a fresh look to your home or business? Shelton Lawn Service can take your property to the next level with an emphasis on quality and affordability. Whether you're looking to maintain your current yard or ready to refresh your design, the Shelton Lawn Service professionals can handle the job. They love to help clients create the landscape of their dreams and rediscover the beauty of being outdoors. For a free estimate, give Brandon Shelton a call today at 256-293-8816. As the Electric Board of Guntersville, we want you to know that we are your partner in the community, providing reliable electricity and exceptional customer service. We're committed to helping our community succeed as it continues to grow. The Electric Board of Guntersville strives for excellence and takes pride in everything we do. No street light is too small or substation too big for us not to do the job well. And we hope our commitment, character, and integrity shine through every time you meet us as we empower our community to be the best it can be.
Shelton Body Shop, Highway 79 South in Guntersville is the place to go when you need auto body repair of any type. Jeff Shelton will be happy to give you a free estimate. And remember, it's not your insurance company's decision. You have a choice about which body shop you'd like to use for your repair work. Shelton Body Shop is on Highway 79 South. Call 256-582-8869. Shelton Body Shop, serving North Alabama's auto repair and refinishing needs for 51 years. A business built on faith and Christian values.
Mara and Jordan are deep. Knights score on the defense. This time we're going to kick an onside kick. It's kicked up in the air. It will be taken by an up man from Guntersville at the 43-yard line. The reception was made by Hunter Taylor, or check that, E.J. Havis. And speaking of interceptions and receptions and touchdowns and all that good stuff, we're going to catch up with us on the Arab scoring drives. We've got 2 of them brought to you by Sudden Elite Realty and Agent Jeff Gibbs. What you got, Ben?
All right, Arab's first possession of the second half. They go 7 plays, covering 49 yards. 5-yard touchdown run by Franklin, PAT by Wooten, good. Then we get on defense, and sneaky Dylan Morris steps in front of one, carries it 34 yards to the house. PAT by Wooten, good. New score, Arab 34, Guntersville 3.
Knights corners tonight have both scored touchdowns. John Ray Wilkes, Dylan Morrow. Here's Guntersville on the handoff. This is Camara, and he's just blown up in the backfield. Will Kinnear is living in the center's head right now.
they don't bring somebody in to chip on him, their training room's going to be full of people in the morning.
Good point.
He's handing out headaches now.
11 to go.
I've got Arab fathers saying, please make the pooch kick illegal. They're texting me.
Thank you for agreeing with us, dads. Oh, boy, this is getting to be fun. Arab 34, Guntersville 3. If you feel 12 years of frustration out of this broadcast crew coming out, you're hearing it, folks. Here's the handoff. Camaro the right side. He'll get about 2 yards, maybe 3 up to the 44, 45, 46-yard line. He will get 3. And again, for the Arabian Nights, there's a good sportsman. There's a lot of good sportsmanship out there. Hayden O'Reilly on the stop. 3rd and 8, possession down for the Wildcats. They have been unable to convert a 3rd down in the second half.
They've not had 3rd or 2nd and manageable all second half.
Boy,
Tribute to our defense there.
The tribute to the defense. I mean, the offense is doing the job for the Knights, but tonight the defense is really taking over the timbre of this ball game. On 3rd down and 8, they're going to give it to the running back up the middle. He's got a block on the left side on that counter play. He'll get the first down. He'll travel into Arab territory inside the 45, down to the 42-yard line. That is his best run of the night for Jordan. The stop was made for Arab by Josh Rowe, who got up a little lippy. 6'1", 170, the senior, but he's going to fight it off and stay in there. And Guntersville's got their first down in the second half with 3:35 to play in the 3rd quarter. Your score is Arab 34, Guntersville 3.
Jordan's got close to 100 yards now in the ball game. He had 78 in the first half.
On 1st and 10, Wildcats coming to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback in the ball game. We got a new quarterback. In fact, it's a direct snap to Jordan, and he's going to run the corner.
Oh,
we get a hit out of bounds. That's a
cost.
cost us 15.
Did they throw the flag?
Yep. And Hayden O'Reilly couldn't stop himself, and he knocked Jordan after he crossed the boundary, and the flag came in immediately.
I thought it should. I didn't see it flow.
That was not an ugly hit, folks. That was just one where you couldn't stop your momentum. Sometimes you can't put on those brakes fast enough.
I've done come this far. I'm not letting up now.
Cost him 15.
Mm-hmm.
So Guntersville will be in their best field position since their
first quarter.
Yeah.
When we stopped them on the 2.
A situation like this is where you want your defense to come out and close the deal for you. Don't leave these guys hanging around for the 4th quarter.
Exactly. You know, the thing about it, when you got them up by 31 in the 3rd, sometimes you let off the gas. You don't want to do that. Coaches are jumping up and down on a 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line. Guntersville goes in motion. The handoff is to the Jordan, and this time he'll go nowhere. And he'll run right into the arms of the Arabian Night tackler on the play. And on the play for the Knights, the tackle was made by Graydon Isom, the 5'11", 174-pound senior defensive end. No gain on the play, 2nd down and 10. Clock running, we're inside 2 minutes and 40 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter. And the Knights are up by 31 on the Guntersville Wildcats. Cats in the huddle coming to the line of scrimmage. They're going to send a wide out to the right side this time. That is Sam Kennedy. He's an outstanding receiver. Let's see if they throw the ball this time. On 2nd down, nope, they're going to run it again to Kamara. And Kamara is going to get good yardage inside the 15 down to about the Arabian Night 13-yard line. And the Knights have a player down and slow to get up. And now it looks like he's going to make his way to the sideline. They're going to bring him out, and that was Graydon Isom again. Graydon Isom that time just got caught up in a pile. Coach grabs him as he comes to the sideline. He'll be okay. And the clock continues to run. We're at 2 minutes in the 3rd, and Guntersville on a possession down has it 3rd and 5 from the Arab 12. They can get a first down without scoring. Let's see what the Knights do defensively. Kennedy is wide to the right side again. Here's your quarterback, Smith. Turns, gives it to Kamara, the running back. Nothing doing.
Got maybe a yard.
Maybe. Logan Silva got it from behind. And that will be 4th down. The other young man that got him for the Arabian Nights on a nice cleanup tackle was Lawson King, 6'3", 192, the sophomore.
They go kick a field goal.
And now Guntersville is nope. I think they're sending a running back in there. 4th down and 4. Wildcats are going to go for it. They're down by 31.
No, he's kicking.
He is kicking. They did send the kicker in. He snuck in there. Ronnie saw him. I didn't.
Cataract surgery.
Hey, I'm sure it's on the agenda. The holder will be Street Smith. And here's the kick. It's up, and the kick is good. So that field goal is 29 yards, and Guntersville has 2 3-pointers to show for their effort in the first 3 quarters of this game. New score, Arab 34, Guntersville 6. You're listening to the Fun Radio Football Network.
Hey folks, Tim Witt at Sand Mountain Toyota. Our goal is to be Sand Mountain's pre-owned vehicle destination. We strive to keep vehicles for every budget, and all of our vehicles go through a strict multi-point inspection by our award-winning service department. And don't forget, we're paying top dollar for your vehicle. We want to buy your vehicle. Sand Mountain Toyota, Highway 431 Albertville, or sandmountaintoyota.com.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Foodland, your football tailgating headquarters.
When my dad wanted a new mower, he'd say, "Come on, buddy, let's go see Jim, our local Toro dealer." For service, I'd hear, "Come on, buddy, let's call Jim." So naturally, I got my mower here. Some things never change. Right, buddy? Well, some things. Real people, real support. You can't beat the personal service from your neighborhood Toro dealer. There's a Toro dealer like Jim in your town.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bond's Appliance on Gunter Avenue in Guntersville.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service in Albertville has been the best place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. The Wilkes family takes pride in carrying on a tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose people you can trust. At Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
So here we go. And we got a whistle, and we'll check this.
What was that?
Something's interfering with the feed. Hear it click.
Guntersville kicks off. It's a deep kick. It'll be taken on the far left side. That is Neesmith with the ball. He takes it at the 19, brings it to the 32, and the Knights will be in business 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Let's get the scoring recap from Ben Elrod, brought to you by our friends at Southern Elite Realty and agent Jeff Gibbs.
All right, Guntersville takes 8 plays. They get knocking on Arab's door, and they settle for the field goal here. The 29-yard field goal is good by Guntersville. A new score, Arab 34, Guntersville 6.
And the Knights are back on the field with 50 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter. Aiden Cox is your quarterback. Drake Franklin beside him. He'll get the handoff to the left, run up the middle, breaks containment. He's across the 40, and he'll have a Citizens Bank and Trust Arabian Night first down all the way up to the 43-yard line.
Does the referee get an assist on the tackle?
I was going to say the same thing.
Stop was made for Guntersville by Avery Clifton.
And the back judge.
So it is. Our good friend Mike Harden in the booth, friends at Horizon Communication. You see the replay of this game, and I'm telling you, a lot of Knights fans and parents and players themselves are going to want to watch this one, Ronnie, 3 or 4 times.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
12 years of frustration melting away on the Arab field right now. Here's Cox on the give, and they give it this time right up the gut again. That is Franklin on the carry, but about a yard is all he got.
2012. I looked up there. It's going out again. 2012 was the last time we beat Guntersville 10 years ago. That's
Well,
the end of the 3rd.
And 3 quarters are in the books. We got 12 minutes to go before monkeys fly off backs. Here's your score at the end of 3. Arab 34, Guntersville 6 on the Fun Radio Football Network.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with people's, their goal
is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
Looking for a place that offers something for the whole family? Sand Mountain Park in Albertville is that place. Our membership packages are designed for the entire family. Our first-class facility features a top-of-the-line fitness center along with an indoor aquatic center, basketball and racquetball courts, child watch, group exercise classes, a state-of-the-art tennis center, an 18-hole disc golf course, and much more. SMPA is truly fit for the whole family. Become a member today. Visit sandmountainpark.com/memberships for more information.
Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company. Marshall County Gas is a proud supporter of this Community Channel broadcast. Remember, gas does it better naturally. The physicians and staff at Lakeside Clinic in Guntersville are proud supporters of our local schools and athletic teams. Lakeside Clinic in Guntersville, proudly physician-owned and operated.
Second and 10 from the AREP Electric broadcast booth. Big play downfield. Pass is complete. We got interference downfield, and it'll be declined. And the Knights just hit on a 52-yard pass play to Brody McCain down the sideline, and he put it right over his shoulder where it needed to be. And the Knights are in business in the Guntersville red zone to start the fourth quarter at the 17-yard line. Citizens Bank and Trust Arabian Night, 1st and 10.
That was a college play.
Right up to the line of scrimmage. Cox going to throw it outside. Pass is short, but caught. And on the reception that time for AREP, again, was Brody McCain. So he'll gain about 4 on the play to bring up 2nd and 6. Third quarter stats from Ronnie Shoemate.
All right, third quarter, AREP, total offense, AREP 209, Guntersville 155. Let's see, passing, AREP 55, Guntersville 14 yards passing right now.
Knights have it on 2nd down and 6. Near side hash mark. Here's Cox. Fake. Nope. Going the handoff to Franklin to nowhere to go. And he'll be stopped for about a yard loss back at the 16-yard line.
Drake Franklin, as of the end of the third quarter, has 159 yards. He's averaging 6.4 every time he touches it. Julian Jordan has 85 yards, averaging 6 yards every time he touches it.
Brooks Frazier, the junior, on the stop for the Wildcats. Clock running. We're down to 10:40 to play in the ball game. AREB is up 34-6 and threatening to add more on a third down possession down. 3rd and 7 from the 15-yard, make that the 14-yard line. Wide to the right side is Puccio. We haven't gone to him a lot tonight, Ben. Let's see if we go to him here. Franklin, Guntersville showing a 7-man front. Here's the snap. They're going to give it to Franklin, left side. He did indeed trip, but I think he was tripped by a Guntersville defender. Had he not been tripped, he'd probably scored.
That brings up 4th down.
So now do the Knights kick a field goal to add to the point total? I think you do. I think at this point, kick the field goal.
They're going to let the clock run down.
Well, Coach Osmond looking at the team, and they haven't made a decision. I think you're right. He's going to let the clock run down and call a timeout and decide what they're going to do. Smart call here by the coach. And he's waiting and waiting. Chris, we have no benefit of a play clock on the field. It was shut off at halftime due to mechanical functioning.
Yep.
And there's your timeout by the coach with 9:44 to play in the game. Back after this with the AREB decision. 34-6 your score on the Fun Radio Football Network.
With your Citizens Bank and Trust digital wallet, your busy life just got a lot less complicated. The Citizens Bank and Trust digital wallet is compatible with Apple, Google, and Samsung Pay and is available right now on your mobile device. Citizens Bank and Trust. Small bank, big difference.
Steve and Marilyn Murphy invite you to visit Harrelson Drugs. In addition to being your trusted healthcare resource, Harrelson carries a great selection of gifts and collectibles. You'll find aisles of the most popular names and brands suitable for any occasion. They're also your source for customized invitations and printing. You'll always find an all-occasion card to say exactly what you feel. Harrelson's also carries convenience groceries from the shelf and from the cooler. Harrelson Drugs on the corner of Obrig and Patterson in Guntersville.
RE/MAX Guntersville is a proud supporter of the Guntersville City Schools academics and athletics. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the year. For all your real estate needs, call on the local professional staff at RE/MAX Guntersville, 256-582-5585. As loyal fans for over 6 decades, this team of former Wildcats is proud to support Guntersville City Schools academics and athletics. Beard & Beard Attorneys at Law would like to wish our local schools the best of luck and encourage their fans to attend the games and cheer them on.
Hi, this is Paul Harris with State Farm in Guntersville, your local State Farm agent. I am a proud Guntersville alumni and Wildcat athletic supporter. Please give us a call at 256-582-3250 or come by and see us at 1246 Gunter Avenue across from the gas board for all your insurance needs. We are here to help life go right. Best of luck and go Wildcats.
First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
It's 10 of 13, you can say that. No return. Knights on a passing situation. Cox looking to throw, and he's got to run the ball, and that's dangerous on 4th down. And Guntersville will hold and will get a turnover on downs and take possession of the ball deep in their own territory at the 12-yard line. This change of possession courtesy of the Arab Education Foundation, providing grants to teachers for better teaching. What a great halftime, second half of the Clay Cranford interview by Archie Anderson, our Legends of the Arabian Nights, brought to you by Morgan Family Practice. That is one of the features here on Fun Radio that we get a lot of talk about, Ronnie.
Yeah, people love it, and I think we're going to have a good one next week. I was talking to Archie about somebody. I think he might use them. Michael, Aiden Cox is 10 of 13 tonight for about, I think it's 76 yards here.
Good job on passing. We haven't needed to throw. We've just thrown when we wanted to. Here's the snap to the running back who's in a Wildcat position, and he's going to run the ball to the 19-yard line. So that is going to be about a 7-yard, 8-yard gain for the Wildcats of Guntersville, who are now going fastball. And again, they ran Julian Jordan that time out of the Wildcat, and he's going to stay in the lineup, lining up in the quarterback position. And he's a player. We've seen that tonight.
I don't know why we didn't take the points a while ago with 3 points.
Well, the questions can be asked, and I'm sure the offensive coordinator's in the ear of the head coach saying, let me go for it, let me go for it. And sometimes you do it. On the snap, motion by Guntersville. Here's the handoff going to the left side. This is Jordan at middle guard. Jordan is going to be short of the first down. Fumbles the ball. Did the ball come out early before the – now the Guntersville recovered. It'll be a Guntersville first down. And that was a fortunate situation for the Wildcats. The stop was made by Graydon Isom.
The fumble got the first down. He did not have it. The ball fumbled forward, and one of their linemen landed on, I think.
8:34 to play in the ball game. Arab leading Guntersville 34-6. The Arab offensive drive after that beautiful pitch and catch of 36 yards to Neesmith, or not to Neesmith, check that, to McCain. Set us up inside the red zone, but the Knights could not convert for points.
Over half of Guntersville crowd has already left.
Well, I know they're listening to us on the radio, so thank you, folks. We appreciate it. On first down, here's the handoff. Nope, the quarterback's going to keep it. Smith's got a good run on the corner, and he was looking behind him to see who was covered. He'll rush the ball for 16 yards all the way out to the Guntersville 43-yard line, so it'll be a 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. He actually looked over his shoulder to see if any of the Knights were coming his direction.
Yeah, I thought the other guy had the ball, so went, oh, because he got leveled. The guy said, oh, for it was a great fake.
So substitutions on Guntersville. Sam Kennedy's back into the ball game for the Wildcats. The first down stops the clock with 7:58 to play in the game. Smith is your quarterback. He's got Jordan behind him, and he's Julian Jordan is wound up at the 50-yard line and then dropped on his back by Hayden O'Reilly as he crossed midfield, but he got 7 on the play. So Guntersville getting some chunk yardage here in the second half. The Knights, though, are playing a little bit less aggressive, and we have an umpire that was knocked down and onto the turf, being helped off by his cohorts, and he's okay. But he got knocked off he knocked down in that fray. I think Hayden that time just grabbed everything he could, including the umpire.
Yeah.
So ball's at midfield, 2nd down and 3 for Guntersville. Clock is running, 7:40 to play in the game. If you've missed it, Arab leads 34-6 in this contest. Hazel Green comes to town next week, final regular season game, then an off week, and we start the playoffs here in 3 weeks. 2nd down and 2. Handoff, nope, quarterback going to keep it left side, and he had a good run by Smith. And this is just your normal spread formation and the quarterback taking advantage of what he can get. He'll have a Guntersville 1st down at the 44-yard line. Chad Robertson with our Grumpy's Pizza and Pasta sideline report. Looks like Arab's defense not as aggressive on pursuing the first movement of the ball thus far in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to say with reality setting in, but they've got a big lead on them right now. We still have the starters in there, and they do not want to let Guntersville score a touchdown tonight.
1st and 10 on the Wildcats. They're at their Arab 44-yard line. Here's Smith rolling out to the left side. Winds, Cox, fires, throws. We miss a tackle on the corner, and he is going to be hit from behind and dropped on a touchdown-saving tackle for Hayden Stewart for the Arabian Knights. Hagen Stewart, the defensive back, 5'11", 159, a junior. We misread that play and that possession. We missed a tackle, and as a result, Guntersville's deep in Arab territory at the 21.
White Hat missed a hold on Kinnear back here. One guy had him around the ankle. The other guy had him by the jersey, pulled him down.
1st and 10, Guntersville at the Knight 21-yard line. Band is playing loud. Here's the handoff going to Stewart. Stewart gets inside the 20, down to about the 16-yard line. And the Knights are there. Josh Rowe is down on the bottom of that stack. He's there to make the stop. And he had some help over there this time by Clay Bagwell at linebacker.
We got a big crowd listening. I'm getting texts from everybody saying it's sounding good. Listen to us. One of my good friends, Vicki Hesley's out there listening. Vicki, I gave you the shout out. And she's partying at home, the crazy woman I know.
All right, 4th quarter score coming in from Hazel, or actually over at Mae Jemison. Hazel Green at Lewis Cruz Stadium leading Mae Jemison in the 4th, 54-0.
Yep, I can see that.
Here's the snap. Here's the quarterback going to keep it. Nope, this gives it off to Jordan, and Jordan's going to be tackled. One-on-one tackle that time. Hayden O'Reilly puts Jordan on the turf at the 15-yard line. That was a good play. 3rd down and 3.
I'd like to see a fumble right here.
So
how much time left?
Guntersville's not in any hurry to get this play off. 5 minutes, 25 seconds left in the ball game. This is the best Guntersville drive in the second half. And they have taken the ball after holding the Arab, turning Arab over on downs, down around the 12-yard line. They brought it all the way back to the Knight 13 on a 3rd and 3. They give it to Jordan, and Jordan is going to get it inside the 10 for a Guntersville 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal for the Wildcats at the 7-yard line.
We had a blitz on that time, but we went to the right and he went to the left, so we missed him. Well, we'd have had him in the backfield.
And the stop was made by Lawson King, 6'3", 192, the sophomore. Some new faces and new places for the Knights.
You know, Guntersville came back with 17 seconds against Scottsboro. I don't think it's going to happen here against Scottsboro, and got very close to winning that ball game.
1st and goal for the Wildcats. Moving left to right as you listen here in the 4th quarter, inside the 5-minute mark. Here's the snack. Street Smith's going to give it to the tailback, Kamara, and we're going to tackle him one-on-one. Patrick Waller laid him out for no gain.
I'm thinking about players of the game. We got a dozen of them we can name.
Boy, I'll tell you, and it is. But I'm going to tell you, in my opinion of this game, and Ben, you may want to chime in here, I think the defense has carried this game for A-Rab.
Oh, they have, yeah.
Well, you take those 2 pick sixes we got off the scoreboard, and you got a totally different game right now.
2nd down and goal, loss of a yard back to the 9. Guntersville in no hurry to get these plays off. We're down inside the 4-minute mark. A-Rab is up in the game, 34-6. Street Smith, the quarterback, the freshman's going all the way, going to keep the ball off the left side. He's touched the ball, made a good run inside the 5, still scrunging all the way down to about the 2-yard line.
Is that the quarterback? Yeah.
That's Chad Robertson, this Street Smith, he's only a freshman for the Wildcats, and we've got to look at him 3 more years. He's a daggum good little heady player. He's called a great game at quarterback for them.
He's done a great job. We was talking in the press box before the game, and a freshman is 14 years old, playing against 17, 18-year-old seniors. I mean, we got a long road to hoe with him at Guntersville for 3 more years.
5'10", 150 is what they list him here. They go to the Wildcat. They give it to Jordan, and on the Wildcat, direct snap, and he goes over right guard for the touchdown. So that is a Guntersville touchdown, and that's their first touchdown of the ball game. It comes with 3:17 left in the game, and the new score is 34-12.
And the 25 people in the stands are celebrating over there.
And it looks like Guntersville will go for 2. Nope, they are not. They're going to bring the kicker in now, and they will attempt the point after. They huddled up, and it looked like they had a play call, but now they eschew that and will go for the point after. Snap is back. We get a whistle on the snap. The place kick is up, and the kick is good. So your new score with 3:17 left in the football game, A-Rab 34, Guntersville 13. This is the Fun Radio Football Network.
I knew at a very early age I wanted to be a pharmacist. I started working in a drugstore dipping ice cream at 15 years old.
Buddy is not only my mentor and my boss, he's also my uncle. It's a small town and we live in a great community. They're not only patients to us, they're friends.
He and his staff go above and beyond in treating you as a person, not as a prescription number.
Everyone loves Buddy Bunch. Everyone in this community loves and appreciates it.
Buddy's in Montgomery when we're having our legislative session days, when we have committee meetings. He's always there. He's educating us on what it truly means to the independent pharmacist.
Health Mart's been a part of my business about as long as Health Mart has existed, and it feels like you have someone to kind of lean on, almost like you have a home office you can call if you have a problem.
The big guys, your son or your daughter wake up sick in the middle of the night, they're not going to come and open their doors. Buddy Bunch does that for people. He does that.
You wake up in the morning and you know you're going to the pharmacy and you know you're going to be there about 10 hours. You better like it, and I really do. I wouldn't do anything else.
Congratulations to Buddy Bunch and his staff at Bunch Pharmacy as they were honored as the 2022 Health Mart National Pharmacy of the Year.
First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
Okay. Lugo's kick for Guntersville goes in and out of the end zone, so the Arabian Knights will have it 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. The kickoff tonight brought to you by Farmers Insurance and agent Joshua Jennings. Madison Academy has defeated Brindley Mountain tonight 57-0.
Wow.
And let's get a scoring recap on that Guntersville drive from Ben Elrod. Scoring recaps all season long, brought to you by our friends at Southern Elite Realty and agent Jeff Gibbs.
All right, Guntersville takes 12 plays covering 89 yards with a 6-yard touchdown run by Jordan. PAT by Lugo is good. New score, Arab 34, Guntersville 13.
Drake Franklin running with the ball. They're going to take him out to an ovation by the crowd as Logan Aldridge comes into the ball game, and Drake Franklin's job is done for the night. And with 2 minutes and 55 seconds to play in the ball game, I think you're going to see one by one these starters come out of the ball game.
I think it's a good thing to do.
And I think it's an honorable thing to do because these young men get recognition from the crowd. Aiden Cox is your quarterback, looking over the sideline. We have two wide to the left side on a 2nd and 10 for the Knights at the 20-yard line. 2:35 to play in the football game. Arabs up 34-13 over the Cats. Here's the snap, handoff is to Logan Aldridge, and Aldridge is going to go up the middle, and there's a scrum, and he'll get to the 23. So a 3-yard gain. Stop was made for Guntersville by Avery Clifton, and the clock continues to run. Possession down from the Knights now, 3rd down and 7 with 2 minutes to play in the game, and we have a stoppage in play on the field, and the Knights want the timeout.
Injured player number 25.
Knights have a player down, and this is a cramp. That looks to me to be a cramp, so I don't think it's anything serious. Let's take a break on the Fun Radio Football Network. Did you hear me? Okay. No return. I wanted it after that first commercial, but that's okay. No big deal. Sleeping. 3rd and 8. Knights are going to run up the middle, and that is Logan Aldridge that'll get the 25, 26-yard line. Tackle made by Guntersville's E.J. Havis, junior at 6 foot 180, and Guntersville is going to take a timeout. We're going to take a timeout with them. Keep running commercials, folks. It's 1:44 to play on the Fun Radio Football Network.
Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family. Looking for a lawn care service to add a fresh look to your home or business? Shelton Lawn Service can take your property to the next level with an emphasis on quality and affordability. Whether you're looking to maintain your current yard or ready to refresh your design, the Shelton Lawn Service professionals can handle the job. They love to help clients create the landscape of their dreams and rediscover the beauty of being outdoors. For a free estimate, give Brandon Shelton a call today at 256-293-8816. As the Electric Board of Guntersville, we want you to know that we are your partner in the community, providing reliable electricity and exceptional customer service. We're committed to helping our community succeed as it continues to grow. The Electric Board of Guntersville strives for excellence and takes pride in everything we do. No street light is too small or substation too big for us not to do the job well. And we hope our commitment, character, and integrity shine through every time you meet us as we empower our community to be the best it can be.
Shelton Body Shop, Highway 79 South in Guntersville is the place to go when you need auto body repair of any type. Jeff Shelton will be happy to give you a free estimate. And remember, it's not your insurance company's decision. You have a choice about which body shop you'd like to use for your repair work. Shelton Body Shop is on Highway 79 South. Call 256-582-8869. Shelton Body Shop, serving North Alabama's auto repair and refinishing needs for 51 years. A business built on faith and Christian values.
Back with you at the Arab Electric broadcast booth. Spencer Strickland will punt for only the 2nd time tonight. Gets a good snap, stands at his own 15, gets a heck of a punt away, high hanger, taken by Guntersville back at the 40-yard line, and he is going to be ridden down from behind, and a good tackle for the Arabian Knights by Drew Puggio. So it will be 1st and 10 Guntersville all the way back at their own 40-yard line with 93 seconds left. I'm looking to the skies. I don't see the monkeys flying yet, but it's coming.
Yeah, we're breaking out the cigars like they're going to do tomorrow.
Did you buy them?
Nope, I'm too young to smoke.
Congratulations on getting the road open today.
Well, thank you. Yep, Union Grove is open. I'll have a birthday next week. You just had one, and I've never smoked.
Neither have I, and that's hopefully why we're so old. On 1st and 10 for Guntersville, they're going to throw the ball back to pass to Smith. He's going to throw a little outside route. Pass is complete on the outside. Gets it into the hands of Kennedy, and he'll be popped out of bounds. Guntersville gets Sardis next week on homecoming before they close out the season at Guntersville against the Aggies.
Have y'all ever seen so many late homecoming games? They used to have them in the 3rd or 4th week. This is the 8th and 9th week having homecoming.
But it's only the middle of October and the season's over.
Well, they started in July.
That's right. That's the whole
School
problem.
started in June.
The whole problem. Let's go to a 12-game regular season, folks, and get that playoffs down to 3 weeks and make a lot of money. Here's the throw downfield, and the pass is caught. That was a nice completion. Pass is going from Smith, and he gets it into the hands of Evan Taylor. And Taylor's got a first down in AREP territory at the 33-yard line. Stop was made for the Knights on that play by Colton Chicos.
I don't want to
A
start
defensive lineback, 5'11", 192 senior.
I don't want to start anything, but we had never had any problem with their TV till Mike Harden got here.
He's gone. He's left.
But Lloyd's laughing on that one.
All right, 1st and 10 Guntersville, ARAP territory, 33-yard line. 1 minute to play. Here's the snap. Smith rolling out the pass. He's looking downfield. Cox fires, throws in and out of the hands. That would have been a reception had Brandon Fusell, who rarely drops anything.
He turned it. He was ready to run. He didn't follow it all the way and hit his hands. He turned his head.
Coverage on the Arabian Night by John David Kitsa. A defensive back that's a sophomore, 133-pounder, made a good play on that one on the ball. Knights are getting some young folks in the ball game. Cole Smith is in at a defensive back, 5'8", 139. He is a freshman. And my favorite number on Max Cooper, the defensive back, 5'8", 136 and a sophomore.
Yep. That was my granddaddy's favorite number, number 13.
I was born on the 13th. And thank you, by the way, everybody, for the wishes yesterday. I had a great birthday. Here's an inside pass play, complete from Smith. He gets it to his H-back. First time they've thrown to him tonight, and the tackle is made by Clay Bagwell, the linebacker. And he got 9 yards for a third down. We're at 46 seconds. Timeout on the field. Guntersville will take it with them. Knights are going to win this one. Let's see if Guntersville gets more points. It's 34-13 now on the Fun Radio Football Network.
Hey folks, Tim Witt at Sand Mountain Toyota. Our goal is to be Sand Mountain's pre-owned vehicle destination. We strive to keep vehicles for every budget, and all of our vehicles go through a strict multi-point inspection by our award-winning service department. And don't forget, we're paying top dollar for your vehicle. We want to buy your vehicle. Sand Mountain Toyota, Highway 431 Albertville, or sandmountaintoyota.com.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Foodland, your football tailgating headquarters.
When my dad wanted a new mower, he'd say, "Come on, buddy, let's go see Jim, our local Toro dealer." For service, I'd hear, "Come on, buddy, let's call Jim." So naturally, I got my mower here. Some things never change. Right, buddy? Well, some things. Real people, real support. You can't beat the personal service from your neighborhood Toro dealer. There's a Toro dealer like Jim in your town.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bond's Appliance on Gunter Avenue in Guntersville.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service in Albertville has been the best place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. The Wilkes family takes pride in carrying on a tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose people you can trust. At Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Boy. 3rd and a yard for the Wildcats at the Knight 24. Here's the handoff. Jordan is going to get it, and he's going to have the first down. Penalty marker flies in there. We may get a clip or a block in the back on that one.
I think it's a hold.
Julian Jordan on a penalty run at left end. We may get a clip or a maybe a hold, but let's see. They say holding against the Wildcats on a 3rd-and-1 call, and that'll back them up. 39 seconds left in this ball game. Knights are going to take the win. We got Hazel Green next week. 3 weeks away are the playoffs. Ronnie Shoemate, this is a big, big monkey off the back of not only Coach Osmond, who really wanted to win against Guntersville, and we had him on the ropes the last 2 years, but tonight, that old buggy, that old coin is going to flip.
First time in 10 years, A-Reb's been victorious. #1 in the region, county champs.
3rd down and 7. Guntersville rolling out. We got pressure on the quarterback. Hit as he throws. Pass is complete. They break a tackle. We're down the sideline inside the 10. He may go. We'll miss another tackle and they'll score.
That's 3-4 tackles right there. We should have had him back here at the back.
Evan Taylor, as Smith made a great throw under pressure. Evan Taylor juked and jointed. He was on the sideline, tight roping, then he cut back inside at the numbers and went into the end zone. So now Guntersville has outscored A-Rab in the 4th quarter, and it is 34-19 with 22 seconds left in the ball game.
I did not want to see that touchdown.
And Guntersville will try the point after touchdown. Lugo will be the man that will do the kicking. And this will be Eli Morrison to hold for Guntersville. There's the snap and the placement. The kick is up in the air, and the kick is good. So 22 seconds left. Our final break of the play-by-play. A-Rab leads 34-20 on the Fun Radio Football Network.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
Looking for a place that offers something for the whole family? Sand Mountain Park in Albertville is that place. Our membership packages are designed for the entire family. Our first-class facility features a top-of-the-line fitness center along with an indoor aquatic center, basketball and racquetball courts, child watch, group exercise classes, a state-of-the-art tennis center, an 18-hole disc golf course, and much more. SMPA is truly fit for the whole family. Become a member today. Visit sandmountainpark.com/memberships for more information.
Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company. Marshall County Gas is a proud supporter of this Community Channel broadcast. Remember, gas does it better naturally. The physicians and staff at Lakeside Clinic in Guntersville are proud supporters of our local schools and athletic teams. Lakeside Clinic in Guntersville, proudly physician-owned and operated.
A-Rab anticipating an onside kick as we come to you from the A-Rab Electric broadcast booth. And as I say that, Lugo kicks the heck out of it and puts it all the way down to the 7-yard line where we take a fair catch by Puccio. And the Knights now come out with 22 seconds and a kneel down should end this one. You know, as happy as everybody is in this community and a big win for this community, region champs for the first time, I believe, since 1993. I think we won one here. But with that in mind, I'm a little bit disappointed. The defense, we were heaping praise on them midway through the 4th quarter, and they just didn't finish. They let down, and Wildcats get 14 more. One on a big, long drive of over 85 yards.
Because of some missed blocks out there, or missed tackles, I should say.
Speaking of which, Ben Elrod, give us the scoring recap on the Guntersville drive.
I've got Guntersville going 64 yards, 11 plays, 30-yard touchdown reception by Date Peterson. PAT's good. Your new and final score, AREB 34, Guntersville 20.
Brought to you by Southern Elite Realty. You see them in the sky. They're up there. The monkeys are flying. And the monkeys have flown off the Knights' back as they beat Guntersville 34-20 tonight. Final score from AREB School Sportsplex. We'll be back with the postgame on the Fun Radio Football Network.
Horizon Communications' archives of local high school sports and school programs now spans decades and generations, covering multiple sports and programs. DVDs of these memorable events make the perfect gift for any occasion, and the cost is simple and affordable. The first game or program DVD is $20, the second game or program is $15, and then any others are only $10 each, all on their own individual DVD. Pre-1990 games converted from coaches' films are as low as $5 per game. We have hundreds of games from the late 50s on up. Give us a call at 256-582-7373, message us on Facebook, or email mharden@horizoncommunications.net to check the availability of your desired event. Let Horizon Communications help you with the gift of video to be treasured for a lifetime. Shane Vandegrift and the Lake Guntersville Real Estate Team are proud supporters of the Guntersville City Schools and Wildcat Athletics. They encourage you to get out and support your local sports. If you're thinking of buying or selling a home, the best call you can make is Lake Guntersville Real Estate at 256-582-0112. Visit their informative website, shanev.com. They're your source for real estate in the Lake Guntersville area. They'll support you through the entire process, just like they support the Wildcats. If you're looking for a rental home or apartment in the Guntersville area, call on Bonds Real Estate. Visit bondsrealestate.com to search their extensive list of available properties.
Hello, I'm Leslie Wright, and I'd like to welcome you to altrav.net, the online home of Horizon's Alabama Traveler, where we offer discounted certificates to the area's best restaurants, attractions, and more. To purchase certificates to any of the businesses you see featured here on the show, visit our website at www.altrav.net. Go to the Merchants page to place your order, and your certificates will be mailed out the following day. So without further delay, let's go to a participating merchant video.
We're pleased to welcome the return of local restaurants to our lineup of Altrav discount certificates. Get out and support local business. We especially encourage you to remember our locally owned restaurants. They certainly will welcome your visit. David Harden and family welcome you to Wildcat Cafe, conveniently located across Highway 431 from Guntersville High School beside Foodland. Many of you remember David from his years at Guntersville Bowling Center, and particularly their snack bar. And a few years later, he opened his own restaurant, Tin Top Diner. And now David, along with his daughter Lindsay and son Patrick, own and operate Wildcat Cafe. Their specialty is fried or grilled chicken fingers along with their popular JoJo's, and the original dipping sauce on the side. They're available as a snack or by the plate with your choice of drink and other delicious sides like coleslaw, baked beans, pinto beans, fried okra, potato salad, french fries, onion rings, or corn. You decide, and your plate is prepared fresh to order. Other popular menu options include old-fashioned hand-patted hamburgers and cheeseburgers. The hamburger steak plate topped with seasoned onions and Dale seasoning is another popular choice. Wildcat Cafe also offers Barry's barbecue sandwiches or plates with sides. Salad choices include side salads and house salads, which you can have topped with your choice of chicken fingers or barbecue. You're always welcome to dine in or call ahead for your takeout orders. Wildcat Cafe also offers a convenient drive-thru for your to-go pickups. The Harden family extends a special invitation for your family to visit Wildcat Cafe, where you're always greeted with a smile and prompt, friendly service. They're located at 14164 Highway 431 across from Guntersville High School beside Foodland. Give them a call at 256-486-2233 and be sure to like Wildcat Cafe on Facebook. They're open to serve you Tuesday through Saturday for lunch and evening dining along with a Sunday lunch. And don't forget the kids. There's a special menu for them also. Wildcat Cafe, great food in a family dining atmosphere. Now visit Horizon's altrav.net website for your discount certificate to Wildcat Cafe and other popular local restaurants, shops, and attractions.
You're watching altrav.net, the online home of Horizon's Alabama Traveler. Visit our website at www.altrav.net to purchase discounted certificates to any of the merchants you see featured here on the show.
Wilson's Fabric on Highway 431 in Boaz is Alabama's largest fabric store. Family owned since 1964, the Wilson family is still involved in all day-to-day operations, and they, along with their experienced, helpful staff, will be happy to answer any questions and assist with all your needs. They now offer the area's largest selection of heat transfer vinyl and adhesive sticky back vinyl. All the popular brands are in stock, along with any supplies you may need. Shop in store or online at wilsonfabric.com. Free shipping on all orders over $50. Team fabrics are popular, and Wilson's has a wide selection of licensed collegiate and pro prints, along with color schemes to match most any high school. There's even yard signs for our local schools. For all your home decorating projects, Wilson stocks a variety of brands, prints, and styles to match your decor. They have almost 5,000 square feet with over 1,400 rolls of upholstery material. If you're looking for vintage replica fabrics from the 30s and 40s or the Civil War, you're in luck. They have a section dedicated to each. No one locally stocks more notions or other sewing supplies. Check out the notions wall and other supplies displayed throughout the store. They offer everything you may need, the best selection at the best price, with the friendly personal service you've come to expect since 1964. Give them a call at 256-593-6501, visit online at wilsonfabrics.com, or you're always welcome to stop by the store at 1524 Highway 431 in Boaz. Wilson's Fabric is also proud to be a row-by-row experience participant. This fun, cooperative event is brought to you by participating quilt shops around the world.
You're watching altrav.net, the online home of Horizons Alabama Traveler. Visit our website at www.altrav.net to purchase discounted certificates to any of the merchants you see featured here on the show.
Since 1986, BG's restaurant on Baltimore Avenue in Albertville has been serving up their famous chicken fingers, burgers, and other short-order menu items. Brent and Gay Raines founded BG's as a family-run business. As the family has grown, so has the business, and everyone remains involved as they continue the tradition of fast, friendly hometown service. BG's is probably best known for their hand-breaded, tender and juicy chicken fingers, but there's something on the menu for everyone. They offer a great selection including burgers, sandwiches, basket combos, and ice cream treats. And now the convenient drive-through window makes it so easy to grab your favorite meal and go. Simply place your order at the speaker or call ahead for even faster service. BG's popular homemade signature chicken sauce is now available to the public. Buy it at the restaurant or pick it up from your favorite grocery store. BG's chicken sauce is great on chicken, burgers, salads, fries, veggies, and lots of other foods. BG's is open from 9 till 6 Monday through Saturday, closed on Sunday. For a complete menu and more, visit their website, www.bgsrestaurant.com. To purchase this week's BG's Altrav discount certificate, visit our website, altrav.net.